The final chance is upon us, everybody. This is Final Judgment, the last chance qualifier for Cascadia Clash, as well as just being a brand new regional series here in Western Washington. I am Getster. Joining me is the incredibly handsome and talented Ziggy.
Thank you, Getster. And yeah, this is a new regional, and we're seeing that there's going to be a sequel coming in October. That's super exciting.
I'm very, very happy to see more of these events showing up and popping up, you know, like to support our bigger ones, you know, like the domino effects, the port priorities and all that. We have the ones we've known and loved for a while, but to see these new tournaments like coming around is so nice. It's just a constant flow of games, right? And
yeah, and what's great about that is like we already had Gamers Heaven as such like a staple in this part of Western Washington. Gamers Heaven, like the Stairway to Heaven tournaments that run, they've been getting bigger and bigger. They're consistently fan favorites. A lot of people come out to it. So seeing it in this big venue as like a regional, it's just very exciting.
Yeah, like I've actually been to a Stairway before.
Oh, nice.
Like I went to the one that was the day before Orbitar 100 because it was because I was traveling here early with a friend of mine. And we got here way earlier than everybody else in EWAS, so like I couldn't go to the hotel yet.
Ooh.
So we went to the pre-local until I was able to go to the hotel. And we just kind of vibed here.
Yeah, it's
like,
a good place to vibe.
Yeah, the hole in the wall over there didn't exist at that point
yeah,
either. Like,
that was a new addition.
Yeah, that's a great addition.
And speaking of which, like we're at a regional. This is a huge match to start with. We got Monad, we got Clout. Clout rocking the Roy, not rocking Cloud, which is more of a newer development as I'm familiar with.
Well, we got Monad in here too, and Monad is a player I am well familiar with.
People know Monad.
This dude is so good. I've casted him several times before. Actually, the first time I casted him, it was with you at, what was that tournament called? Summer Crusade.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was a great tournament too.
That was a lot of fun.
Ooh, not quite. That was a great tech.
Yeah, all right, has the KO punch online.
Try to get the read.
Gonna let it rip.
Finding it anyway.
Very nicely done from Monad. Just gonna run up and, you know, press that button right in your face. What are you gonna do about it?
Not a whole lot. Looks like Clout is down a stock. That up B still reaches through stage.
No way.
And you're dead?
Okay, you should be. You're still not dead here.
Yeah, and, you know, somehow managing, even with that awful, awful recovery, making it back to stage.
Yeah, he gets back there eventually. This character, I feel like, if you put enough time into learning how to get back to the stage as Little Mac, then congratulations, you have now figured out his worst problem.
And listen, there's a lot you can do, and Monad certainly knows all the tricks, all the things that you can keep up your sleeve for this kind of this matchup. But you have to think so much more than a good character, you know, about recovering.
Oh yeah, like I play Byleth. I don't have to think about it. I just press up B, and sometimes the whip connects. And if it doesn't, then I'm like, oh, maybe I should have thought a little bit harder about that. But either way, with this character, there's so much you gotta do, and that's so clean from Monad.
Absolutely excellent tech chase, using that up tilt to follow any of the options on the platform there, and we've got KO punch online. He gets one more hit, and this could be danger for Cloud.
Yeah,
of course I say that.
Yeah, you say it, and there goes the KO punch. The resource is gone for now, but okay, I saw the attempt there, and I respect it. But at 8% Monad, come on, he's kind of a madman for that.
A little crazy, and Clout using the weak hit up air into that forward smash, kind of neat. Oh, you got to be careful challenging Little Mac forward smash.
Yeah,
that's got some armor.
Yeah, it's a scary move. Scary move for sure. 52% at this point. The rage can come into effect here, though. I want you to keep that in mind, though, Ziggy, as we go forward here. Ooh. Never mind.
Thankfully, for Cloud, not something he's got to worry about.
Never mind.
Hey, and you know, we're a stock apiece. I would definitely say Monad is the favorite to win here, but Cloud putting in a lot of work.
Oh yeah, he is. I mean, character matchup-wise, this is definitely a good time for Roy, generally speaking. Having those disjoints and just being a fast character that is able to keep up with Little Mac, definitely very helpful in this matchup.
Ooh, and doing a great job with the tech chase. We get the Jer. He's off stage, and this could be danger.
He makes it back to stage. He has the KO punch to work with. He's got to find something here. But there, okay, it's gone. He's got to win this in an honest manner now. Monad is so close.
Honest.
Okay, there's a debate to be had there. But either way, the F-tilt is going to seal the deal. Well played from Monad to take game one.
Yeah, but Clout really staying in there. 104%. That really could have gone either way. I'm impressed with what I was seeing. We see it tighten up a little bit more. And it looks like they're going to run it back on PS2.
Yeah,
the
who's
universal
the
run
universal
it back sign.
run
We
it
love
back
that.
sign, yeah.
Makes our job easier. We're getting back into a game. I was starting to see, especially towards the end, Clout was getting some great tech chases.
Yes.
There was a lot more movement on the ground, and he was really being evasive in the air. I just felt like Monad was finding the kills when he needed to find them. The KO punch early on stock 1 and the up tilt up B, just looking pretty nice. It's crazy that Little Mac, of all characters, actually has some pretty decent kill confirms.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this character, I feel, has always been pretty solid, at least on the ground, right? Like, the moment you go into the moment your feet are not touching the ground,
then you're a bad character.
Then this character is bad. The problem is the fact that most of this game takes place in the air. Let's be entirely real with ourselves. Like, you watch, like, a Puff play the game in Melee. You watch Joker in this game, for example.
Oh.
But, that up B just barely missing. I don't think it would have killed, but would have got close.
It would have been a nice soul read because Monad was waiting for it. Speaking of which, this is bad. Monad is dead here.
Oh, he's gone. He had the KO punch to work with.
He had the KO punch.
It's just he's not going to get the chance to use it. Misses that up B and gets punished for it. Taking a lot.
Huge punish. 41%. Getting that down tilt into side B. Again, one of those staple Little Mac confirms.
Yep.
And
Okay,
the
there we go. There we go, though. The F tilt is going to take that stock at long last. Took a little bit of time. A little bit worrisome there, but we are going to end up still on even stocks here. Clout, though, doing a really good job at zoning out Monad.
And these tech chases are just excellent. He's waiting for the proper opportunity to follow up. The KO punch is scary there.
Yep. It's no longer scary. I mean,
a
it
whole
is
lot less.
significantly less scary.
Ooh,
Neutral B is now a very slow option.
It's kind of crazy to see him go for the side. Like, he was able to sneak his way under the side B with down tilt there. Monad
Yeah, for sure.
using the hitbox as well, that's a bad option.
Yep.
You don't want to go off stage like that.
Not a very smart option. Down goes the down tilt onto the shield. Nothing connecting off the back of it.
Both of them just
Oh,
stuck
good
in this
grab.
left corner.
What are you going to do with that Monad? Not going to find an option to edge guard there. Little Mac, not an easy character to edge guard with, but eventually you're going to hit that F smash. The upward F smash?
I think it was an up smash.
Okay, up smash.
Speaking of up smash, uses
My bad.
another one and gets the armor for it. Okay, good weight on that, not send the full thing forward. Otherwise, you're getting a really heavy punish. We're looking at a really close situation for KO punch here.
Yep, both KO punch, and if that misses, you still got rage.
Yeah. Ooh, he uses it getting off the ledge, though. Only does a 10%, and obviously isn't going to kill.
Yep, an aerial KO punch is not going to kill. Because like I said, the moment your feet leave the ground, you are a significantly less powerful character. But this character is still very scary at this percentage. He's got rage to work with. If you don't kill him soon, oh, you might be in trouble.
And I love the way that Monad is guarding underneath this platform. He's throwing out that up smashes. He knows the only way that Clout can really come in. He is dead. That up B.
He's dead. He's very dead. He is gone.
Clout has a bit of a mountain to climb, but super doable, especially Roy in this matchup.
Oh, it's definitely doable. Roy is one of those characters who can absolutely bring back any stock disadvantage that he's in, especially with this Rage online.
Ooh, and Monad getting a little greedy with these up smashes. It could end up beating. Yeah, this is really bad.
Uh-oh.
He's off stage.
That's not good.
Oh, the counter! Taking it out. Clout seals out that game. What a comeback.
Very nicely done from Clout. Just doing sublime in terms of like just throwing out those disjoints and punishing the whiffs from Monad, particularly, I gotta say, that up B.
That up B was a bad choice.
I don't know about that up B.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know. Battlefield?
Interesting. That's an interesting choice.
You didn't ban Battlefield against Mac?
Listen, I don't think Clout has a lot of Max experience. I think that's really what it comes down to. We don't have a lot of Max around here. Also, did you feel that when Clout won that game? The venue here clearly has a favorite.
Yeah, the venue is definitely cheering for Clout right now. Shout outs to the people. Shout outs to the people.
We got a crowd for this. It's
fantastic. we got a large crowd, both like watching the game itself and here at Final Judgment. We got around 200 strong at this venue right now. It's going to be a great tournament series going forward. I'm very excited to see Final Judgment 2 and perhaps onward.
Me as well, especially if we're getting matchups like this.
Absolutely.
This is already starting off really close. We saw a really bad up B from Clout to start the game, but all of a sudden he's tightened everything up.
Yep.
And he's also he's adjusted really well to Monad's side B's back to ledge. He was getting hit by a lot of them before. Not so much an issue.
Yeah, definitely. We're seeing that adaptation come through really well here. Is that dead? No, it's
No,
not.
the
You
KO
burn the KO
punch.
punch to recover. Actually, really well done. I saw a lot of Little Max doing that in the earliest days of Ultimate too. So
Yeah, it's just
It's
one
really
more
well.
option for your
Yeah.
recovery, and frankly, you need those options, right?
yeah, like if
Any
you
resource you get.
if you gotta burn the easiest kill option to get back to the stage, it's so worth it because hey, you've got more options. You know.
Speaking of options, the reason that Battlefield is kind of an
Oh.
interesting choice is because these platforms could really end up hurting Clout with the
Yes.
kill confirms, especially the up B or the up tilt into up B.
Yeah, absolutely.
So far, it's really seemed to work in his favor. You got to be careful punishing that.
Oh!
You got to respect that move, man.
And you can see Clout recoil in the player camera there. He knew he made a
Oh.
slight mistake.
Monad just waiting for that KO
Yup.
punch. Especially look at the rage.
Oh.
Up throw, not going to take it yet. I like that he instantly threw it, though. You're getting that DI mix up in, potentially not ready.
If you're not ready for that one, then you are in a lot of trouble. That could have been more, but it will not end up doing so.
I think it only did like 6%, but it was... Ooh.
See, that's what we were talking
That's
about
what we're
earlier.
talking about.
Yeah. This is why I think Battlefield's a little bit of a weird choice because traditionally Battlefield favors a lot of characters that can benefit from those ladder combos, you know, like the Marios, the Falcos, all that jazz. But it somehow also benefits Little Mac
Mac, of
because
all
one of his
characters.
more
Absolutely ready for Cloud to come down on him like that. You got... I think at this point, if you're Cloud, you got to try to vary in the way that you're approaching because Monad kind of feels like he's got it read.
Yeah, he's definitely. He seems to have figured it out at this point, but we did see Clout bring in a pretty big comeback last game, so I wouldn't put it past him as it stands. But right now he's getting a lot of damage tacked on, and he's not answering back. Finally, an up B connecting for full damage, and there is another good connection.
Oh! He goes out with the side, but he ends up taking the full stock for it. Or that
okay.
neutral B. Absolutely insane option for Cloud.
That is not a conventional option
No,
in the
not at all.
slightest, but you will take that if you're Clout. Monad's going to be tacking on a significant portion of damage here.
Also look, Cloud is really trying to avoid landing on that platform because of that reason. You're in a really bad spot, and Monad
That's
is going
it.
to capitalize.
Monad's going to take it in a very tight 2-1.
That was an exciting first set.
Yeah, that was the first set of the
That was
day.
the first set of singles here. That's
That was
crazy.
no, it was the first set of the day.
First set of the day.
Yeah.
Entirely. We
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
count
yeah.
doubles.
We don't talk about it.
Wow. The replays. No, the replays.
The replays of the stage selection. My favorite thing. No. That was the crucial moment where Clout lost, right?
The stage selection.
The stage selection. Yeah, you lost at stage selection. No. Don't go to Battlefield against Mac. Don't do that. It's a bad idea.
It didn't end up mattering as much as I thought it might.
No,
but
it definitely
still,
didn't.
I think it mattered.
yeah, it definitely mattered, especially with you pointed out the side B on the side platforms. But the bit I was trying to talk about with the top platform with the up tilt up B that you mentioned,
You can die early.
You can die really early.
Yeah.
It only happened once and didn't get a kill. So, like,
Thankfully.
yeah, I mean, yeah,
But still ends up going 2-1 in the favor of Monad there. That was
that
an electric
that was
set.
nice.
I
That was
was
hype.
especially he jumped out for the neutral B there.
Yes,
the
oh
neutral
my
B. What
God.
a crazy option.
That is a ridiculous option to go for. I have so much respect for that. Like, damn.
So I'm trying to get a look over here. We're trying to figure out what the replays. Oh my God! Listen, hey, I'm an unbiased commentator. You guys know this. I've commentated a lot of PNW events. I will not be unbiased here.
Yeah.
Kasai is stepping up to the stream.
Oh.
And I love Kasai. Kasai is
Okay.
a Bellingham homie. It looks like he's playing against Slushy. So we're gonna listen. Commentator's gonna be very biased,
Yes.
but at least it'll be biased equally.
Yes,
we're balancing each other out.
We got Iwa on one side of the server. Well, the server match. I'm too used to Overwatch terms.
It makes sense to me.
Iwa on one side of the commentary booth, Weewa on the other, and then
Beham
the same thing.
specifically.
Beham,
Oh my
Beham
God.
on the other,
Yeah.
and then the exact same thing happening on the game over here. Let's go, Slushy!
Obviously,
I
I'm a
gotta- I
Kasai
gotta
fan
do it.
through and through. Listen, also, I've got the crowd on my side, I think, for this one, because Kasai winning would be an upset.
It
But
would.
Slushy is a very
would.
talented player.
Oh, Slushy's really good. Shoutouts to the only player at Cascadia to take Ouch to Game 5.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty insane.
He went kind of crazy. He almost beat Ouch.
Yeah, I do
for a
remember that
second
run.
time.
That would have been crazy.
He almost beat Ouch for the second time.
Because what, was it a Husky Expo? Or
No, it was Emerald City.
Emerald City, yeah, Emerald City. Yeah, that happened at Husky Expo, but yeah.
Oh well, I didn't know that.
No,
actually.
that's okay. It's just got that Wii.
I don't know what
you know?
I don't know what Husky Expo is. So.
You should come out sometime. It's put on by my college, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well familiar. But listen, Kasai has snake practice. Not only do we have Arpeggio in our scene, we had another snake player who is not around anymore. And we also had, listen, the best snake player that ever touched Bellingham, VTG Cold, who unfortunately does not come anymore. Just fantastic snake practice.
Right, fair enough. Yeah, and in fairness, Slushy has a little bit less PT practice. We've had a PT in Eastern Washington for a while now, but I'm not gonna keep talking about that right now.
All right,
because we got game.
We got game.
We got game.
Listen, we're PS2.
Yeah, we're on
where else would we be?
PS3?
One day.
Yeah. No games.
Sure got no games.
Thank you. That's funny. All right, so the Squirtle is still out here. No big surprise. This combo fiend, tiny water turtle machine.
Yeah, I do think that Ivysaur is going to be a larger factor in this matchup, and
Absolutely.
we're seeing already the switch to it, and it's because of this. The grenades become a lot less useful, and you know you've got a projectile of your own.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man.
You've got a projectile to work with. You've got a lot of really solid up close like boxing tools as well with those. Like forward air in particular,
it's
such
crazy.
a large disjoint for Ivysaur of all characters.
And that back air is a lot safer than it maybe should be. It's a crazy good move. Kasai working his way back on stage. He has the % lead, but Snake is a heavy character.
Yep.
Ooh, what a great switch.
Yep, great timing on that
I
swap. To
immediately
just avoid
knew
the up tilt.
that Slushy was going to go for something aggressive there.
Yeah, absolutely. And up tilt is one of those moves that's so fast and so safe. You've got to be so careful about avoiding that, and because if you get hit by that,
You're dead.
You're just dead. You're gone.
It's a good move.
You're just gone. It's a really good move.
Kasai going in for the dash grab, but gets stuffed out by the F tilt. barely avoiding that C4.
Barely.
So, we are switching.
Nicely done. Just calling out your super aggressive dash with an up tilt in neutral.
Just filling that space with a real powerful move.
Yeah.
Good stuff from Slushy.
Like, why not? All right,
God.
out comes a couple
No
more options
way.
here. Big damage from Slushy, up to 44% right off the bat.
What a character.
Couple of really solid aerial. This character's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Pretty good character, one might say.
Oh my word,
God,
he's
the damage is really racking up.
Yep.
Okay, we're waiting things out there. Just barely not connecting with these back airs.
Now we
These
are
F
on.
tilts. Nothing's working. That'll do though.
Yeah, finally.
Are we gonna switch back to? No.
No, we're not gonna see it. I kind of think it makes sense to stay on the Zard here, just because heavy. Oh wait, that was so well played.
Out of jumps,
out
of options.
Throwing out the Nikita to make sure that he couldn't go too far up, and then going down there to make sure he couldn't go like too close to the stage. So well played from Slushy. But now Kasai on the last stock here. Squirtle is out and active. It makes sense at this percent for sure, and out comes another well-timed switch.
Yeah, really good switches out of Kasai so far. It's been the damage really that's been lacking here. I felt like Charizard was pretty unable to get things started. Ivysaur had better luck, but it's going to take a miracle to take this one back. I will not
absolutely.
Lie. Snake really does well in disadvantage type situations.
Yep, he can just hold those grenades, hold that stage control, make sure that you cannot go anywhere near him unless he wants you near him.
Did you notice what happened there? He switched Pokemon to avoid the C4.
I did not.
It just falls off.
I did not see that, but it doesn't surprise me. I mean, either way.
Spot dodge up tilt.
Well done from Slushy to take game one there. I was gonna say that you kind of were hoping to switch to Charizard there anyway because of like
percentages is going up.
Yeah, with the percent you're at, you want to go with the heavier option just because like maybe you'll tank it up tilt. Like it didn't happen, but
did not happen.
But maybe.
Listen. Kasai, Pokemon Trainer Master. All right, not going to switch characters. We're going to. I think this was Battlefield. Was the option? He loves this stage.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
If ever Kasai was going to take the game, this is here. This is it.
Yeah. So on the way here, we were talking. I was talking about Slushy's bracket path with him, and we mentioned He mentioned that he personally really does not like the PT matchup.
Really?
Yeah, he's not a fan. He doesn't get he hasn't gotten a ton of practice on it over the years, but he did say that if he starts to struggle, then he thinks Wario might be a better option because he is well known to have a nasty Wario.
I love Slushy's Wario.
Slushy's Wario is very good.
Kasai also has a lot of Wario practice though.
Yeah, it's Weewall. So
It's Weewall.
not surprising. But either way, I think that after that Game 1 performance, I think he's feeling pretty confident with this Snake, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, even if he loses this game, it wouldn't surprise me to see him continuing to go back to the Snake.
I really am not digging the Charizard in this matchup. Look at how much pressure is being dealt out by Slushy here.
Yeah.
It was working fairly well in the beginning of Game 1 because he was able to like space out some tilts, you know, keep Slushy back that way. But Slushy is completely adapted to playing in the air and just out of that Charizard's range.
Yeah, absolutely. And I bring up stage control earlier. I think that's a really important thing to mention against Charizard specifically because he has a much harder time avoiding a lot of those grenades.
Yeah.
He's the slowest of the 3 Pokemon for sure. And Squirtle and Ivysaur, they can kind of get around it. Charizard, not so much.
Especially those Razor Leafs are really a thorn in the side of Slushy, but
Yep.
it hasn't made too big of a difference here. Tries to up B through the stage, instead gets hit by that up smash.
Yep. Gonna be really hard to get back onto the stage
There
here.
it is.
It's fine though. Slushy just continuing to play his game here. Snake, definitely a character whose game plan is not entirely complicated, but
No, you know it. You
know,
love it.
You know it. You love it. I actually do love it. I genuinely think Snake is a very fascinating character to watch, but that might be an unpopular opinion.
I think it is an unpopular opinion, but I can still see the justification. Oh,
Right.
no follow-up there. I really thought because I was ready for it instead.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
That's
he switched
tough.
to Charizard and the up tilt still kills?
No, because he went for the jab, and that's what the switch avoided instead of the up tilt.
I'm just curious that the up tilt killed at 117 on Charizard there.
He had 133 rage.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Ooh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Finally.
He finds one.
There goes a stock for Kasai, finally.
Yeah, finally.
One going in his favor
Oh,
at long
hold on.
last.
That's a dangerous place to be, Slushy.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he is fine. Switching over to Charizard, the trade's
Back
really
eventually.
not
Back to
favoring Kasai.
Squirtle. Okay, I like that.
I kind of like it too.
I like it, but unfortunately you get hit like immediately, so you're forced to go to Ivysaur. So Kasai, not in a great spot as it stands here, but
Not at the moment, for sure. The grenade about to blow up.
could go pretty poorly for him. But I mean, I've seen Ivy do some crazy things over the years.
Yeah. Seen a good Salem Leffen set, perhaps.
Ah, yes.
But it really is going to take a lot to make this one back, especially with how heavy Snake is. He's waiting out these options really well. Slushy fully has Kasai in the corner.
Yeah, this is bad news. Bad news bears for Kasai right now.
The jab, I do believe jab
once
at some
again.
point
Uh-oh.
leads.
Yeah,
no,
there it is, finally.
No tech option even
No
possible.
tech. Yeah, not going to happen there. Slushy going to take it 2-0 in a set that he was a little concerned about. But
For sure.
He
That's
ends
good for
up
Slushy.
taking it. He ends up taking it. I'm proud of my boy. I'm proud of my boy. It's taking.
replays.
Let's go. Shout out to production.
Shout out to production.
Yeah.
We love Tempest.
We love Tempest.
Yeah, this started off as a fairly close game and just
Yeah.
more and more got away from Kasai
Yeah,
there.
it just kind of snowballed out of control after a certain point. He died at 118.
God. Snake is a fascinating character
Snake is a
sometimes.
fascinating character. I love this character so much, unironically. This character is so cool.
Well, it's crazy. People talk about like Snake's worst tilt is down tilt.
Yeah,
That is not a bad move.
no.
That's a good move. It's a crazy good move.
It's a really good move, as it turns out. Snake doesn't have... I don't think Snake has a lot of bad moves. By the way, everybody, shout-outs to the Cascadia Clash vote-in phase. It's almost done. There are 6 hours left, and everybody, Piece 2 is so close. We need to get him in.
Guys,
we need to get him in.
Sparkle can still make it in, okay? I need everyone in chat to go vote for Sparkle. He's on the cusp.
Or, alternatively, you could vote for Piece 2. We could get Central Washington's first ever representative into Cascadia Clash, and he will put on a show for you all. Piece, by the way, genuinely one of the nicest guys I've ever met in my life. I love the guy to death. So cool. Even if he plays Aegis, like,
Ooh, you dropping that? I would hide that. I would not point out that he plays Aegis.
look,
We have a
look,
chance
man.
to get a Ganondorf main into Cascadia Clash.
See, we could do that, or we could get the guy who beat J-Jot major upset.
Or we can get Sparkle. He's
That's true.
right on the cusp. Really.
That's true.
Like, if
That's
you
true.
are in chat right now, you should be voting for Sparkle.
If you're in chat, you should be voting for Peace too.
Or Machu. Machu's not going to make it in. But
That is
he's the
Sparkle.
homie.
They are all homies, realistically.
Yeah.
I will not be upset if any of the 4 of them make it in, because frankly, I know all 4 of them. Granted, I don't know Machi super well, but I know the other 3 like pretty well, and they're all homies. I love it. I love all of them to death. I would not be upset if any of them made it in. And besides, at this point, even if Peace doesn't win, he's probably going as VIP. So, like, because that's what happened last year with the voting. Like, Cattail went as a VIP after
That's
getting
nice.
second place to Biggie Mouth. So.
Listen, last year was a different beast in terms of the money that was poured into
Oh
this
my
event.
word.
My goodness. It was
Last year's vote-in was something.
It was something. I'm glad we've seen some adjustments. But unfortunately, it means Machu's not making it in. Listen, I would have been Machu's whale. I would have done it.
You would have?
No.
Yeah? Nah.
Do I look like I have whale money?
Nah.
I do not.
We're commentators.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We're commentators and college students.
We are in the negatives, probably by a lot.
We doubled down on being broke.
Yeah. These are not profitable career paths.
No.
Not yet. We'll
I am a communications major with a theater minor.
Oh, you're fucked.
Like I'm like goodbye.
That is rough. I'm sorry. I'm a film major.
Huh?
God.
Yeah, true.
All right, they're switching up the names here.
What is your major?
I'm a film major.
Ah.
Listen, man. I got a business minor. Certainly that'll get me somewhere.
Yeah,
right?
certainly. No, I have a lot of respect for like the people who
And
Let's
Productions
go.
Dropout Gang, and we love that.
we love that for him.
Frankly, college is expensive, and it's not for everyone.
True.
And it's pretty unnecessary.
True. Welcome to the American education system, everybody. Captain
And-
Carson and Cyan.
Yeah, welcome to this match. Captain Carson and Cyan, we are still rolling through pools here. I believe, actually, I don't know who the favorite is here. I imagine seating-wise, it's probably Captain Carson. But Cyan, he's a beast.
Yeah,
all right?
absolutely.
He goes to a lot of the smaller locals around UW. Doesn't go to like all of the big major tournaments often.
What? No punish? Okay.
Kind of interesting. It can be hard with that drift on that uppie. It's crazy.
I kind of expected like a short hop up air there, but not going to be anything. But yeah, the air drift on Falcon makes him a little bit hard to predict where he's going to be going onto the ground there.
They're playing this pretty timidly. I would say Captain Carson is typically a player that expect to explode.
Right.
And
yeah.
he will go for things like that, right? The big up smash reads in neutral.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, good uppie.
Howard. That's a good piece of information. Maybe the Nair is not a safe thing to go for off stage.
Oh.
Carson had the right read, just a little off on the spacing. The down
Nicely
tilt.
done. Yeah.
That is
Catching
a
that.
early stock.
Yeah, just catching the option of letting go of the ledge there. Just really, really, really well done. At 100% though.
Cyan, great weight there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are going to see that exact ledge option from Cyan probably a couple more times. It's pretty effective, just dropping from the ledge and trying to teleport onto stage.
Yeah.
A lot of characters can struggle to make it work, to make that the punish happen there.
Ooh. Ooh.
Not out of the uppie.
Nicely done from Carson to get back to stage here. He's doing a really good job of stringing together a lot of these aerials to make sure that it's not ever like just a very short advantage state. He's just pressing the advantage continually.
Oh. Careful with these uppies into Carson. He is throwing out these up smashes like nobody's business.
Yep, if you go into that one, you're gone. You're just gone.
Dangerous situation to be in. Again,
160,
great
good air dodge. Yeah, the down tilt's not going to be able to connect there quite, but with 159 on him, this rage could be deadly. 92% in building. This is getting worse and worse for Cyan as it goes on.
I want you to pay attention. Carson is throwing out these up smashes under platform, knowing that Cyan's going to go for these up B cancels.
Oh.
The platform cancels. That will be caught out. You got to be careful for
Yeah,
this.
eventually that's going to work.
Not
dead
quite.
yet.
But we're about to lap in percent here. You really need the stock, and you need it now, and it's not going to come your way.
Oh, okay, Carson. Holding on to this stock for this long is absurdly impressive.
And a big 18% to open up the third stock. The extra credit is piling up, Getster.
Yeah, absolutely. Eventually, the back throw will finally do it. You don't even need to be at the side of the stage for that one. 168%. You will just die. And now, Carson doing a really good job of staying in that advantage I was talking about earlier. 59% off of a couple more aerials. Okay, but finally we're getting the narrow loops. We're getting like Palu's more consistent, fast options, right? Out goes an up B to make sure he gets back to the stage. He will get there eventually. Good spot dodge. And a couple options don't connect, but that one does.
Ooh, that should have been a bigger punish than it was. In fact, there was nothing at all. They're continuing to whiff.
Yep.
That is not ideal. Cyan really needs something to get back into the game, and look, Carson has to scout it out, man. That option is not safe. In fact, nothing is safe. Carson covers that ledge beautifully, and man, 2 stock.
Yeah.
What a 2 stock.
It was beautiful. Like that whole thing was a game of footsies. Like really the whole time. Like you put a ball in the middle, 2 goals on either side, you have like a Man United match. Like that was just, it was footsies the whole time. Literally like so few advantage states were being pressed, so few punishes were actually happening. But like every time an advantage state did happen, it was extensive.
Really, I mean, Carson isn't the type of person to just let you feel like you can come back to stage for free, right? He will jump out there, he'll threaten with that aerial mobility that Captain Falcon has, and just really effective edge guarding there. We are going to be going to Smashville, which I'm thinking. I'm thinking about the stage there.
Yeah, what you thinking?
I'm thinking Palutena typically will go for more of like a battlefield. You know, Captain Falcon, also a big Battlefield fan.
Right.
I just, in general, don't love going to small stages as Palutena, but I'm not Cyan, so we'll have to see how this goes.
What do you think of big Battlefield?
Cyan's dead. Cyan is dead 10 seconds into the game.
Cyan is dead.
That's what I think.
What in the world? Dude, I was just looking at Zig. I was looking deep into Ziggy's gorgeous eyes after I asked him that question, and I completely missed how Cyan died.
He just got stomped. He lost his jump. He got stomped back to the stage, and that is it.
That's tough.
We're going to have to see if Cyan's able to even this back up, but that is really dangerous for your mental going into game number 2, especially when you need something big.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, he's doing a pretty solid job at keeping this stock intact so far. I mean, I say that.
Things are going poorly.
Yeah, now things are going poorly. 60% is not what you want to be taking. I mean, you do want to take the stock pretty quickly here, and that's a good way to start a potential opening of doing so. Back airs could do it, a back throw could do it, but a good Falcon kick is going to reset your positioning on stage and reset neutral, and this could get bad.
That's a regrab, no punish. Cyan playing uncharacteristically off today. Ooh, yeah, you got to be careful for that. That is dangerous. Carson, very smart to see that the flame was starting up there. See, even we're on a small stage. That still doesn't kill.
Yep. Oh, finally, the F-tilt's going to do it. The smaller stage coming into effect there for sure, but at 80%, you've taken a lot more damage than you're comfortable with, even on even stocks.
And Carson, right off the bat, right as he went into that, right off the Angel platform, was ready for Cyan to do that platform cancel. Feels like that is a scoped option, and Carson's going to continue to look for it. All right. Comfortable to let Carson have that top platform. I've got everything below.
Yep.
Falcon doesn't have much to just fall through the platform with.
What happened there? I'm not even sure.
Weird trades.
Yeah, that was weird. Ooh. All right.
That is brutal. Okay, so we hear some cheering for Chris going on here. People
are cheering for the comeback. They want to see it.
Would be nice. Ooh, we get a punish there. He's been missing a couple of those, so I've been worried. I don't want to call it out too soon.
Yeah, absolutely. It's looking a little weird. You're seeing Carson here taking control of the area underneath the platform, and the moment he leaves it, he just... yeah, that's tough.
Carson tries to go for the stomp there, tries to punish Cyan for that aggressive explosive flame, and instead just loses the stock.
Yeah, that's tough. You really do hate to see it. Now, we're a couple of minutes into this game at this point. 2.5 minutes. It's about to be over already. No timeout in sight.
We got to point out, though, that Cyan lost the first stock 10 seconds of the game with no answer. This is an answer.
This is definitely an answer. And we haven't really seen an answer until now. Like, obviously, there's been, like, stocks taken. Yeah. But it's been a...
Wow. Oh, that's a call-out.
Cyan just said, Gedster, shut the hell up. That's what Cyan said.
He said, I know you're not going to air dodge here. I know you're going to be a little lazy on your recovery. You're going to eat an F smash for it.
Damn. I am thoroughly impressed. I'm going to give it up. I'm thoroughly impressed. Well done, Cyan. I did not think you were taking that game too.
I always, especially he loses stock 10 seconds into the game. I'm like, oh.
Oh, it's over.
Roll curtains.
It's over.
All right, we are going on to Hollow Bastion for game number 3. All on the line. This is still best of 3, obviously.
Producer takes the headset off because he can't stand Kingdom Hearts music. Understandable.
Are we even able to play that? I have no idea.
I don't know, man. I'm scared now. Please don't ban us.
Oddly, like, there's not a lot of music filling the background here. This is a
It's true.
quiet song.
It's very true.
Okay, just a gentleman, get him off stage again. Carson trying to scout out that option with the stomp. He is he can secure some very early kills with stomp. He
Yeah,
goes
absolutely.
for them too.
I mean, we saw it last game.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
It's looking bad. Ooh,
Had
so
the right
close.
option. Just a little bit misspaced.
If that connects, you're just gone. Straight
Just
up.
gone.
Which is
Not
why
right.
it's why you keep seeing it thrown out, right? Like, if it
Oh.
does connect, then it is just over.
Dude, and the scooping abilities of that move are crazy.
Yup. Out goes the back throw just to put you off stage in a pretty good spot for Palutena to punish, but the up B will get around you just fine. Now, Carson, once again, underneath this platform. We pointed it out on Smashville. We're pointing it out again here because this is a very important part of Falcon's game plan. You can't approach him from above super effectively, so that Nair is not going to be as easy to hit.
Yeah, those up smashes have been flying from Carson.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we
and the
gotta
up
be careful.
smashes.
Okay.
There's a lot of reasons to hold underneath that stage.
I will say, I've been seeing Cyan go for a lot of edge guards versus Carson. They have not really been panning out.
No.
And typically that puts Carson right back in a bad position. This time, holding the stage, going for the ledge trap. Carson makes it back, but that up air seals the deal.
Nicely done.
That's almost full rage online for Cyan, so big deal. Ooh, that's a good thing to trade with. You really don't want to get hit by that right now. Still does 9% damage. Pretty decent.
Damn, okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The juggle situation, he's
Okay.
waiting.
Misses that one, so Carson finally gets back to stage and takes advantage of the opportunity, getting the dash attack to take the stock right off the bat. But good stuff from Cyan to tack on so much damage.
Listen, Getster,
Yeah?
I've been looking at the player count.
Yeah?
Cyan shakes his head often when Carson gets a kill.
Yes.
I feel like that is a lack of respect for your opponent. That is maybe some disbelief on the gall to go for the dash attack. Who knows?
Can't believe you would do that to me.
Yeah. Okay, again, stuck at the ledge is Carson. Finds his way
Gets the
back
air
in.
dodge.
Okay,
And that's a punish.
that is a punish. He didn't want to go for the up air because, you know, a little bit more risky. Throwing out the big hitbox of Nair instead.
I mean, understandable.
You got the lead.
If you miss that up air, it's not the end of the world, though. I kind of wish he would have gone for it.
I just feel like he's lacking a little bit of confidence right now. And that confidence could end up paying off in spades for Carson, who's absolutely not lacking in confidence.
Oh, definitely not. He's going forward. He's holding the stick directly in your direction, but
Not quite.
now he's not doing that. Gotta get back to stage here. Will recover low. The Falcon kick is an option. And I mean, it works out.
I love that Cyan's throwing out the down tilt, except I hate the fact that he's throwing it. That down tilt will never, ever hit Falcon's up B.
Nope.
It's just not happening. The up air.
All right, the
that'll
up air.
throw it out.
Finally, gonna close out that second stock, and once again, 80%. This is looking a little bit.
Oh, we are even. Carson finding the stomp, and this is a dangerous situation for Cyan.
That was an eye roll from Cyan, by
That
the
was
way.
again, no respect for Carson, right? He's not really happy with the options that he's getting hit with.
Definitely not. Now, Cyan is in a pretty solid spot as it stands here, but Carson, like we've seen Carson, like Captain Falcon is a character capable of bringing it back very quickly.
Absolutely. I want to point out
Uh-oh.
the way that Cyan's playing, it looks like he's going to go for a ledge jump on one of these. Ooh, that's a scare. Yeah, just get up attack. Just
Yep.
get up attack. Chris, really good at ledge jumping. Haven't seen him go for it a single time. This would be the time to pull it out, especially because Carson's been holding onto that ledge.
Yep.
No, instead we're just waiting.
A ledge trump back air could be the end of this set. 132 off stage back air, you're gone. It's just over. 55 and building now on Cyan. Carson
Scary
is
situation
looking
for
so solid right now. This defensive play is so good, and the Falcon kick directly into the up air. Unfortunate for Carson, just mistiming that option. But Cyan with a fantastic comeback in this set.
Yeah, especially after game 2. Came out game 3 swinging, too. Just really fortified the mental, right?
Right.
Although, of course we say that. He was rolling his eyes at a lot of Carson's options. Look at there. Look at the replay. Just focus on Cyan as he dies. It is very funny. Even when he gets to kill, he shakes his head. What are we looking at here? I'm literally not looking at the game. I'm just
me neither.
Yeah. The player cam is entertaining as all hell here.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the server, Captain Karsic is a stoic, stone-cold killer.
I feel like the glasses play he's really going for that stock off stage. Would have sealed it out. That was also
that was a
beautiful.
crazy stock, yeah.
Really love him going for that. Just a little bit of confidence that was coming back. Also, I want to point out, Carson was going for these down Bs when he was in the air, especially on the Pokemon Stadium game.
Yep.
And I thought it was a really unsafe option. I was like, that's a risky thing to go for, especially when Palutena has that disjoint. And right at the end, it ends up really coming back to bite him.
Yep. Absolutely, it does. You can't just throw those out against Palu, man.
It's not safe. And best case scenario there, he jumps up, you hit him, it does like 18%, and then you're on that platform. I don't know. The risk reward didn't seem like it was there for me, but Carson is his own beast. I'm looking over at the screen. Is that Biggie Mouth?
Is that Biggie Mouth?
I cannot tell.
It is Biggie Mouth, yes. That's Biggie Mouth.
Biggie Mouth, the Rob player.
From Oregon.
From Oregon.
Shout-outs to Papa Frank, by the way. Frank.
Callus.
Damn it. All right. Yeah. So this is Biggie Mouth, and is that Sinsen? It is Sinsen. Oh.
Is it Sinsen?
It is Sinsen, in fact. I'm a fan. I like both of these players a lot. Biggie, obviously known for the Rob down from Oregon. Sinsen from Central Washington. Lately a Kazuya player, but historically a Captain Falcon player.
Ooh,
I
Kazuya.
am a big fan.
We're putting Kazuya on stream?
We're putting Kazuya on
Hell
stream.
yeah, we are.
See, you get it. You understand.
Dude, I
you
love
get it.
watching
You
Kazuya.
get it.
Kazuya is a great thing to watch.
You get it.
Playing against Kazuya? Get me out of there.
Yeah, get me out.
No shot. But
I mean, both of my characters hard win against Kazuya, but you know.
Well, mine don't.
L.
It's
Play a
good
better
L.
character.
Dude, Wario, that is actual hell. No, we are going to be seeing the Falcon come out. You're right.
Okay.
Maybe, listen, Rob does do pretty well against Kazuya.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe that's why. Either way, Send, right? Is that how we're saying?
Sinsend.
Sinsend, all right.
Yes. Sinsend is a super nice guy, by the way. Like, I love him to death. So cool.
But of course, Biggie Mouth, more than quite notably the favorite here.
I think a lot of people would consider him such, yes. I mean, both matchup-wise and player-wise, Sinsend definitely not having a lot of the same results, often not traveling out of Central Washington, actually. I'm a little surprised to see him here because I was not aware he was making this trip, but it's a pleasant surprise to catch him while I am on the mic here. So I'm very excited to see this set.
Oh my God, Biggie.
Biggie is insane.
Just getting him against that gyro and so much damage, so easy to get that kill confirmed. And look, he's looking for something. He's looking for that 0 to death. You got gyro in hand at 0, you should be afraid when you're against Rob.
Oh yeah, you need to be playing scared at all times against this character. He's just got so many options at so many different ranges. He's a zoner with fantastic boxing tools, just like half of the cast of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for Nintendo Switch.
And I will say, I'm noticing Biggie definitely leaning more towards the zoning side of Rob. Very comfortable to go take his own space and use his projectiles.
Yep. And I mean, it makes a lot of sense going up against a character like Captain Falcon who wants to get up close and personal.
Yeah.
Just consistently finding these options, though. Sinsend is having a little bit of trouble getting around the gyro in particular. We're seeing a couple, like, lasers get thrown out here and there. You're not dead yet.
It could have been dead.
Maybe it could have been dead. I'm actually not sure. But eventually, the back air does hit. Yeah, you were forced to burn the early, and yeah, it just wasn't going to happen. You're still not dead off the back of that. It's close, but you're still not dead.
Okay. Also, Biggie doing a great job. Typically, when Biggie is recovering with up B, you can just assume he still has his jump.
That's
true. It can really mix in the jump to great effect.
That's very true.
Okay.
Sin, he's going to up B.
Wait.
That was...
Oh my goodness.
Really?
Biggie Mouth has everything right here.
Yep. Biggie's been doing fantastic. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, Biggie plays fantastic game 1. I would not be surprised to see the Kazuya come out now.
I would like to see the Kazuya come out.
I would love to see the Kazuya come out.
I was not feeling the heat from the Captain Falcon.
No,
you
the
know?
Captain Falcon was definitely, like, Biggie in particular was doing a really good job of walling out a lot of the value there. Like, I use that phrase a lot because it just makes sense, you know? Like, it's just a wall of projectiles in front of you. And frankly, the gyro was putting in a lot of work.
Yeah, it was, and just very patient. It looked methodical. When you sit down next to Biggie, you look at Biggie, he's wearing a Sonic shirt.
Yeah.
All right? He looks like he's going to play a methodical Rob. You know, he looks like he's got the patience.
He does.
And he is.
He's a patient dude.
Patient dude. And there was a long discussion after that. I do imagine we're going to see a character switch.
I think we're going to see a character switch.
And we're going to Town and City.
I think we're going to see a character
I think we're seeing a
switch.
Kazuya.
I think we're seeing Kazuya Mishima.
Oh, no.
No?
We're
Okay.
foolish. We're foolish, Getster.
Okay, Sinsend. You know what? I dig it. I dig it.
Confident in the Falcon to bring it back, but Biggie Mouth put on quite the show for game number 1. We're going to have to see how it pans out here on Town and City.
I respect the dedication to the Captain Falcon.
Oh, my goodness.
And so does
Listen,
Biggie Mouth. He appreciates it.
You might be dead. This is such a rough position to be in. The backer doesn't find it smart, but
That
second
one
time's
does.
the charm.
Yep. All right. That's a solid 0 to death right off the bat. No
15
response.
seconds.
No response so far from Sinsend. Just, again, getting walled out. The gyro, the lasers, they're just not letting him approach. And eventually he gets his first hit in.
Biggie playing it absolutely fantastic immediately after that. He's like, all right, I'm going to chill now. I've got my gyro over here. I'm going to throw out some projectiles. Ooh, trying to scope out something.
Oh.
The side B gets caught out. But good recovery
Oh.
from Sinsend.
All right. The side B comes at it. Misses quite a lot. But I was wondering what that was. Thank you, production. Ooh, the berry? That's not fair. You're not dead yet.
Just some
This is
damage.
This is a very tall ceiling.
Okay.
Okay, gyro off stage once again, using that platform to
What
try
an
to mix up
absolute
the.
sniper.
Yeah, Sinsend was not
Oh
making
my
it back
God,
there. The
Biggie,
parries are on point.
please.
Biggie?
Okay, hold on. This is a dangerous position to be caught in. But Biggie just stalling things out with the side B over there. Looks so comfortable with the resources that Rob
Yep.
has.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
25%
Another
and
laser
more.
connecting. It just looks worse for Sinsend as time goes on, but a good down air connection. This could be the start of something. Come on, Sin. Come on.
Oh,
Come
it
on,
doesn't
homie.
even get the air
Please.
dodge catch. That's just
Okay.
a mental damage.
Okay, the Z drop?
Okay, forward throwing it.
He gets a lot out
that'll
of the
do.
initial one. There we go.
We're seeing a stock
That's
get
my boy.
taken.
That's my boy.
We do love seeing it. Just keep it competitive. What can
Yep.
we bring on here?
Yes.
Sinsend
Yes.
looking for more.
Yes.
The up tilt.
He went for it all.
Yeah.
He went for it all.
Biggie, especially Rob, has the option to not give you the clip. Right?
Right, yeah.
I'm going to stay off stage for a little bit longer.
Yeah. Let me just go deeper. What are you going to
You
do about
must go
it?
deeper.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Deep Rock Galactic. That game's fun.
Frank wants to play Deep Rock Galactic with you. He's been begging for it. Somebody please play Deep Rock Galactic with Frank.
Dead ass?
Dead ass. I don't know. I mean, I think so.
I will play Deep Rock Galactic with Frank any day of the week. Are you kidding me?
I love the pause there. Like, wait, dead
I was
ass
like,
now?
really?
Oh, wait, Biggie going
Oh,
really
Biggie!
deep, but instead.
No, you're not dead yet. You're not dead yet.
169, Town. You're not going to die there. Throwing out the up smash neutral. He won't even kill at this point.
Yeah.
He's just throwing it out to hit. Oh, and
Oh,
this should
you might be-
absolutely.
Yeah, you're
that'll
gone.
take it.
That's so tough for Sinsend. But really, really, really well played from Biggie.
Oh, just
Like
fantastic.
credit where it's
Clinical.
due. Credit where it's due. I feel like Biggie was doing a fantastic job of shutting down the value that Sinsend gets from playing Captain Falcon the way he typically plays it, right? Sinsend very aggressive, very in your face, but just not able to get away with it against this Rob. Just throwing out those nairs, throwing out those projectiles. Not a whole lot you can do.
I'm just consistently. Look at Biggie finding these kills deep off stage. So well versed with Rob's resources. And getting the catches. Biggie was playing kind of crazy.
Mhm.
Biggie was playing really well that set.
Yeah.
Luckily, since I did get a stock. So,
True.
not nothing.
It wasn't completely one-sided. And it does suck to see a homie lose.
Always.
I hate to see it happen. But it does also rock to see a homie win, you know what I mean?
And let's
I
talk
love
homies. let's talk homies. Do you see who's at?
I do see who's up.
Yeah.
I do see who's
again,
up.
we might have some biased commentary.
Again, we might have a little
maybe
bit
a
of
little
bias
bit,
commentary.
maybe a little bit of bias.
Fellas, it is once again Western Washington versus Eastern Washington. Yeehaw Ewa. I'm not wearing my Yeehaw Ewa t-shirt today. I'm wearing my very niche band t-shirt that no one's heard of. But trust me, I'm still from Eastern Washington.
And listen, I'm excited for this one.
Yes.
For a couple of reasons, but we're putting Snake Toon Link on stream.
Yes.
Were there no other options?
This is a hot set. Let's be real though.
The player matchup here is crazy exciting, and I'm very excited to see how it looks. But I mean, we're getting Snake Toon Link.
I'm with it.
All right.
I'm
Well,
definitely with it.
I'm excited that you're excited, and we are not looking at the JoJo and Incineroar. Unfortunately, that would have been exciting.
See, that's actually something that we're again like carpool discussions. This is something that Slushy was expecting the Incin actually. Maybe not for the full set, but at least at some point, he was pretty sure we'd see the Incin instead of the Toon Link because, frankly, Slushy got a lot of Toon Link experience.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. 'Cause not everyone is going to know. Not everyone watching this knows of Cattail.
So
tell
yes, over in Eastern Washington, we have our big three. We have Slushy on screen, the Snake player. We have Fizment, who I assume will be playing later in the day. And we have Cattail, who is a phenomenal Toon Link player. I think a lot of people would consider JoJo better, but
Myself included.
I think it's pretty close.
It's pretty. I mean, Cattail's very, very talented.
Cattail's a very talented individual. Moving to
Also,
Bellingham, by the way.
I'm super excited for that because
Yes.
I love commenting Cattail. Cattail is an exciting player to watch.
Cattail's a really, really nice kid, too.
Ooh. The
Speaking
up
of
tilt.
nice, that up tilt.
Let's talk about JoJo's expression when he got hit by the up tilt. He was looking way more eye-rolly than Cyan.
Yeah, a little bit more. Both of these players are very expressive in-game, by the way. You will see, I've seen Slushy, like, give very animated responses to taking or receiving stocks, you know?
Especially receiving stock.
Oh,
I
especially
love
receiving
Slushy,
stock.
but there are definitely some times where I'm like, I'm concerned about his mental while playing.
Is he
really,
good?
It doesn't affect him that much. Yeah, is he good? I'm
Yeah.
like, he looks like he took real damage from that hit.
Yeah. Ooh, a lot of damage is being tacked on to JoJo as it stands here. 76% is not what you want to be taking early, but finally an up air will connect. But not before. Look at how much more damage he took.
90%. That's so much extra credit gets there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's not okay.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
There's a lot happening here. Oh, God.
And listen, Snake is not a character that you want to be behind against.
No, this character can hold a lead for as long as he wants.
It is Snake's game, and you have to play it.
Although he is taking a lot of poke damage here. Like, there's a lot of just projectiles that are getting through the shield. Maybe a couple grenades that he drops the shield a little bit too early on and takes a lot of damage for. And there is rage on JoJo right now! Like that!
And listen, we saw JoJo shake his head when he got hit by Slushy's up tilt. We also saw him shake his head when he got that forward air.
Yep.
It is a good move and great call out from Jonas.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, 50% in building on Slushy right now. He is in a little bit of trouble as it stands, but if anybody can bring it back, it's Snake. This character more than capable of mounting a
Great
comeback.
air dodge.
Very nice air dodge from JoJo in that moment to keep himself alive. That Nikita connecting absolutely would have annihilated him. Nicely done!
Excellent stuff from Slushy. He is bringing this one back. He uses the typical Snake setup of that grenade plus invincibility. Makes it very difficult to approach Snake off the Angel platform.
Yeah, absolutely. But now he has to play the game of getting back into it, right? And that's a good opening.
That was a great opening. He covered basically every other piece of space with the grenades.
Yep.
With the projectiles, it's great stuff. At 43%, 56, it's adding up. Goes for the forward air, doesn't find it, and wow.
A lot of options are connecting for JoJo right now, but doing a great job of, like, just going through them, really. The C3 onto him. He's going to be in the sky right now, recovering high. Really, really strong against Toon Link. Can't pressure the... Can't do a lot of pressure other than the up air in that instance, so...
JoJo mostly is going to struggle with a kill, not in the kill confirm range for up tilt up air. Could get that, could get a bomb or projectile, but the up smash
works.
is
That'll
gonna work
work
instead.
That'll work. Just about anything would have done it there if it had connected. I mean, at 140, it doesn't matter how heavy Snake is.
Big smash attack, that'll do it.
Yep.
it can be a little hard to find those. Jonas showing no issues.
Yeah.
Keeps the resolve.
And I mean, we were talking about like the fact that Slushy has Toon Link experience because of a player in our region. Again, there's Snake players in Western Washington too. Like, there's a fair amount of those. So
Yeah, absolutely.
both of these players very well versed in this matchup.
And we are going to be going to Small Battlefield, game number 2. Again, when you have similar levels of matchup experience, it's just better player, right?
Yep.
So this is a true test of skill.
And it came down to the wire last time, so like
It
these
really
are
did.
these are two very good, I would say pretty evenly matched players here. Oh!
Jonas
go!
looking stunned to get hit by that one. Slushy opening things up 20 seconds of the game with a full stock. This is a slow game.
Yep.
Those are not common.
No, those are not very common for Snake, especially going that deep that early. That you don't see Slushy going for that very often.
That's a great mix-up, right? We're switching up the tempo. This is my game. This is my counter pick, and you got to deal with being down a full stock against Snake.
Yep. Have fun with that. The damage has been lapped at this point, by the way. It's ooh. It's not looking great for Jonas as it stands, but Jonas was doing a really good job at keeping composure in the last game. It would not surprise me if we see another comeback because Jonas is not a player to easily get into his own head, right?
You cannot count Jonas out at any point, especially like Toon Link can kind of work his way back in, especially with projectiles. The up-close arrow was a crazy choice.
That was kind of beautiful. All right, the Nikita not going to
bombs.
connect. Yeah, these bombs have been fantastic. Out goes a couple Nikitas to pressure stage a little bit more. So well done. So many setups coming out from the Snake.
Oh.
And I mean, one of them's got to connect, right? That's all it is.
That's all
really.
it'll take.
That's all it'll take, and this stock will be a gone, a goodbye. The ups
Great
smash
turtle.
not
Wow,
going to
he is
connect. Okay, he's playing
evasive
very
on that ledge.
Playing very evasive right now. Both of these guys have rage. Both of these guys are going to die with the next hit. Let's be real.
Oh, and that
Just
up
like that.
smash. That'll
Just
find it.
like that. There we go. The up smash finally going to do it. But at 161, Jonas is in trouble.
Jonas is in trouble. It will not take a lot to lose the stock, and that
Just like
will
that.
do it. Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Let's go.
19%. Okay, but you know we've got some options. I have seen Jonas steal some very early
Okay.
stocks, and you have no C4 to recover here.
Oh, he's fine. He gets back eventually anyway. A good jab to just tack on a little bit of extra damage and put you in an offstage situation. But that's a good bomb. I don't think Slushy was expecting that option.
Yeah, I just think that Jonas was super knowledgeable on the amount of space that those grenades actually cover. He knew he could roll get up. And it was super effective. You see that? He's looking for that up tilt up there. He's looking for the kill confirm.
He's looking, but he's not going to find it quite yet. Now, a couple up smashes are going to go out just to try to pressure this edge guard a little bit. But Jonas, once again, showing that he's very evasive in terms of getting around these things, right? Now, the rage to work with on Slushy, but if he loses this stock, he could potentially be in a lot of trouble unless he tacks on a pretty significant amount of damage here, right? Only up to 60%-ish as it stands here, but it's getting better for him as it goes on.
Yup, 80%. That will
There
end
we
up
go.
taking
There
it
we
out.
go.
80% extra credit
You'll
is
take it.
fantastic, though.
You'll take it. You're very happy with that if you're Slushy.
Although Jonas has slowly been crawling this game back into reach.
Uh-oh.
And damage. It is continuing to pile on. That up air lasts 10 years.
Yep. It's a very, very long-lasting move. Okay, a couple more
So much
options.
waiting.
Oh my god.
Gets to. This game
80%,
is
no way.
too
There's no
close.
way. There's no way. Right?
He's trying to air dodge
Okay,
back
he gets
to stage.
back to the stage. He's fine.
Oh my
No
goodness, the jump gets caught out.
shot.
JoJo seals it out 2-0.
That is...
What a comeback.
Dude, he stole both of those games,
He
it
did
felt
steal
like.
both of those games.
He stole both of them right out from under Slushy's nose, which, you hate to see it. If
I love
you're,
to see it.
If you're Ewa. No.
If you're Ewa.
You're wrong.
It was a just incredibly exciting game of
It
Snake
was.
Toon Link, which is fantastic. We love seeing that.
It genuinely was. This matchup is one that I see a lot. Obviously, you know, being from the Eastern Washington region, my locals, this is a top 3 matchup every time. Like, this is winners. This is like winners finals or losers finals or grand finals every single time. But, like, I don't know. This is like a much. This was a much faster version, and maybe it's just
certainly.
because it was a BO3. But, like, damn. All right. Like, it was very aggressive from both sides. I think there wasn't a whole lot of like, I'm just gonna throw my grenades. I'm going to throw my bombs. I'm going to shoot my arrows. I'm going to throw my Nikita. No, it was like, I'm in your face. What are you going to do about this down air?
Oh, JoJo, so excited about hitting that forward air, too.
Yeah.
I really did enjoy watching that set, which is fantastic because we don't. Snake Tuning sets can kind of be sleepers. That was not a sleeper.
They can be very boring. And I know this because I see it a lot.
You see a little A. I bet you do. All right, we're talking. Listen, I see two excellent gamers taking the stand, both from Weewall.
Yeah?
We've got Quilly and we've got JDV.
Ah, I know one of those names.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you about the other one.
All right, tell me about Quilly.
Quilly is the player on the left here.
Yes.
In the pink. Quilly is an excellent hero player. Good, I think, is pretty good with Sparkle in terms of, like, you know, heroes, they stick together. You know, they've got that camaraderie.
Right.
And Quilly has been really leveling up lately. Quilly is definitely one of those people that you've seen on the rise. Could be a threat. If you run into Quilly and losers, you're nervous.
Yeah,
especially
for sure.
Hero.
Ooh.
But it's JDV.
Right. It's JDV. Best player in Washington. Arguably, like, some people would argue top
16 in
top
the world?
well, top 60 in the world, yes, according to production. I was gonna say some would argue top 3 in the PNW. I don't know that I'd argue.
I mean, you got Big D, you got Ouch. I think JDV's up there.
I mean, you might maybe put Lemon above him. Maybe.
I think their head-to-heads lately have favored JDV.
Really?
Is my understanding. Lemon, fantastic player.
Yeah. I'm a big Lemon fan. I'll be the first to say.
I'm
just a
Lemon.
massive Lemon fan.
I'm a big Lemon fan.
I still think one of the best sets I've ever commentated was with you, Lemon versus JoJo at
I was
Domino Effect.
just thinking about that set. That was an exciting
That set was
electric.
Phenomenal. Any reverse sweep set is automatically a banger and a classic, but that set.
It was so hard fought. You could, especially Lemon had such a big like outcry at the end. Like the pop off was felt, you know.
Yes.
He earned it, and it was like super exciting. Isn't here today.
Nah, definitely.
Instead, we've got Quilly and JDV. JDV potentially top 3 in the PNW. Fantastic player.
Yup. Gonna be coming out on this Pac-Man. Who's surprised? We're still in Winterside Pools. At this point, we're past the point in the tournament where he might be playing somebody else just for funsies. Nah, this is Pac-Man territory, baby.
This is JDV trying to clean things up, and clean things up he is. He actually manages to recatch the bell while getting the hit. And yeah, he's dancing around, goes for the style. A little bit of a little flourish on that one.
He went for it. I respect it.
Yeah, it would have been cool if he landed it. Instead, great read on that air dodge. We've got a 0 to death to start this game. 30 seconds in. This is one thing I want to point out, though. We've got Bounce.
Bounce, baby.
Bounce is fantastic for Hero in this matchup. Makes it a lot better.
Yup, nothing is going to keep Quilly down at this point, right? The bounce is out, and never mind. I mean, here's the thing with bounce, right? A lot of Pac-Man's tools are projectiles. When the hydrant is falling, it is a projectile. When the hydrant shoots water, that is a projectile. When he throws anything, that's is obviously a projectile. So when you have bounce active, and you're going to want to have it active as soon as you see it, every time you see it, then you're in a pretty good spot against Pac-Man.
Certainly. I have loved
just like that.
The tier 1 use of this side B has been really effective for Quilly so far.
Yep. Super good so far.
Great F tilt, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got Bounce online.
Bounce is online, but no effect so far. Did he just armor through that?
He did armor through that. That's going to be an interesting thing to look out for this matchup. Pac-Man is a character. Very interesting. Oh, the dash attack. Still not going to seal it out, which is shocking. That move is strong.
Okay, there we go. The bang, finally.
Has more active frames than you would think.
It's very active, yes.
Ooh, and Accelerado combos are kind of crazy, so something to be aware of for JDV here. Oh, and it's gone.
And it's gone.
Ooh, tried to catch that bell, doesn't end up working out, and instead we're zooming.
We zooming. We schmooving. We grooving.
Wow, Quilly really sealing or starting to bring this game back within reach. JDV has not been able to seal out the stock yet. Oh, he uses the shield!
The shield. It's always a mechanic that you forget exists until you see it happen, right? Like
the slow walk up.
Yeah, the slow walk up, the shield from like the Link or the Hero or something like that, and it actually works.
Ooh, wow, JDV huge 80% to open up Quilly's last stock here. This is rough.
The
Ooh,
sizzle.
Ups
Okay,
and back.
that'll make sure he gets back to the stage for sure. And the thwack doesn't connect. It just barely goes over the head of
Oh my
JDV.
JDV parrying the get-up attack, knows he's got the fastest F smash, and seals out game number 1
Yep.
with a pretty comfy lead. I think once you get 0 to death against JDV to start the game, it's a hill to climb.
Yeah, it's not easy to do.
Not
Pac-Man,
easy.
Pac-Man is a character who can just naturally hold a lead, kind of just by existing, right? Like, I've talked a lot about stage control today, but that's just because we've seen a lot of characters who specialize in it, right?
Absolutely.
We've seen the Snake, we've seen the Pac-Man now, who has stage control to move when he presses down B. There's suddenly a fire hydrant on the stage, and you have to jump over it, otherwise you're going to get pushed away from it. And then JDV can do whatever the hell he wants on the other side of the hydrant.
It becomes very difficult to approach him. However, I'm loving the use of this, I have no idea what the side B is called, but the tier 1 use of Hero side B has been a thorn in JDV's side. Not been allowing him to get these fruits online. And yeah, wow, he connects with a hydrant, so the Thunderbolt comes from above too. That's huge.
I did not know that was a thing.
I also didn't, but Quilly looks like he knows. He's been throwing those out for a reason.
I guess so. All right, well, that's an interaction I will have to,
We'll have to
keep in
an eye
mind
out.
going forward, yeah.
Absolutely. All right, we've
All right,
got
out goes the bell. It's not going to connect, but there's enough shield pressure that takes a little bit of damage. Once again, the thwack not going to connect quite yet. 89% going forward, though. Accelerate is active. This could be good for Quilly if he can find a way to get, first of all, back to stage, which he's done, and second of all, find an opening here.
And
But he's not going to
Accelerado
find it.
has left before it's seen much use at all. Wow, great aggressive option, and we've got bounce. Love that, except Pac-Man's got some good boxing options. I don't
Yeah,
think JDV is,
absolutely.
it's not like he's losing so much of his moveset.
Oh no, I've
He's
lost
got
my
op-
projectile.
yeah.
Like we were talking earlier about how, like, oh no, he can't use his projectiles. And then we fail to mention, oh yeah, he can still punch you.
He's got one of the best boxing options in the game. It's crazy.
Yep.
That forward air is not okay, man.
It's crazy how this character is really good, actually.
And JDV waiting it out there. Knows he's got the time to react to whatever side Quilly lands on. Wow,
Damn.
63%. That is rough.
Yeah, he tags on a lot there. The whack, once again, not going to connect.
Ooh,
The
not
thwack, not going to connect either, but I respect the attempt on both of those, and finally JDV does lose this first stock. And not a fair amount of extra credit, but you're kind of happy with only taking 63.
Absolutely. Throwing that bang against shield. Knocking on the door. He got shield in, or he's got bell in hand. It's a scary, scary situation.
Yep.
But we've got bounce online too. He's got the belt just recharged. The late hit of the F smash isn't going to do it yet, but this is rough. He's pretty much out of MP.
Yep. Having that reflect was very nice. It saved his life from the bell just then, but
Love that he
wasn't
gets
gonna.
that.
Yeah. Good get up attack to get rid of the F smash as well. Just make sure that was not going to be a factor.
Ooh, Accelerado, the extra air acceleration really helps getting back to stage. Opens up a lot of opportunities. Instead, though, JDV has got him caught in the corner. Ooh, the up B goes directly into the hydrant. This is looking rough for Quilly, but the shield again comes into play. He's doing the slow walks at Pac-Man, and it's working.
Uh-oh. The grab connects. The back throw not quite going to kill. It gets close, though.
And we get the zoom back to stage.
Oh! Woo! Almost a read and a half. And I mean, the stock disappears eventually, but hey, if that hydrant had killed, that would have been a clip.
That would have been a clip. We've got Accelerado back online. He's going deep. Really, actually doing really well here. That could be a combo, but it's not yet. Oh, just barely missing the grab. Really keeping this within arm's reach. JDV not letting it go freely, though.
Definitely not. As it stands here, it's still very much in favor of JDV. I mean, this stock is not very structurally sound, we'll say, but
It could go away at a moment's notice. but
yeah. I mean,
JDV is doing a great
yeah.
job killing Quilly against that ledge.
yep. I mean, he's finally gotten back onto the stage with the help of the Accelerado, but
Oh.
not going to help you for long.
And the MP is also looking kind of low. 13% or 13 MP online here. And we're just bouncing it back and forth. Playing a little bit of basketball.
Just a little.
Just a little bit. And this has been rough for Quilly. He has not been able to seal out this stock. And JDV, again, just hanging on to it for dear life. Got bounce.
Yeah, but if you see,
Won't help you against
no.
that ghost though.
Nope,
No,
not
it
at
will
all.
not.
I was gonna say if he can maybe hold on to the stock and take this one quickly, then there's a chance that something could happen, but nah.
Unfortunately, not the case today. JDV, as expected, taking it over Quilly 2-0. But again, I was really liking what I was seeing with Quilly. He kept the game close. It was looking very doable up until closer to the end of these games.
Yep.
Just felt like, especially JDV's early stocks against Quilly were crazy potent.
Yeah.
Had a lot of damage dealt.
Yeah, for sure. And there just wasn't a lot of response. Like, what do you do, man? It's JDV. This is one, like we said earlier, one of the best players in the region, top 60 in the world, on a character who is just designed to keep you away and keep you guessing and just shut down options.
Yeah, and shut down options he did. I'm looking over at the stream. I get excited. I get a little too into who's coming up next. But to finish, just put a little cap on that. Quilly clearly leveling up. JDV really keeping it going. And we will be seeing some more pool matches coming up in just a moment.
Yeah.
I'm looking over. I'm seeing Samuel. I'm seeing Papa Frank.
Oh, Samuel and Papa Frank. That's an interesting matchup here. I'm excited because first of all, Frankie, that's my guy. I absolutely love Frankie. Shout outs to him for housing me for Domino Effect when I was on my way over there with Piff and I, because we were the only EWA people going because EWA was having a monthly that day. And on the way there, my aunt calls me and I was gonna stay with them and was like, "Hi, all of your cousins have COVID. Don't come here." And I'm like,
"Ooh, that's brutal.
Where go?"
Yeah.
So
I'm already on my way.
So I call up Frankie while I'm driving and I'm like, "Yo, my family has COVID. Can I stay with you instead?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure, bro. I got you." So that's my goat. Like, I love Frankie to death.
We love Frank. Frank is also just a beloved character.
Yes.
In the PNW here.
Yes.
Especially Weewaw.
Shout out to Frankie's Twitter presence.
Oh my god.
He's so funny.
I can't.
I love that dude.
There's too much anime.
There's too much?
There's just like a tad too much
There's
anime.
too much anime? Are you not an anime guy?
I'm not an anime enjoyer.
Alright, fair enough.
It's not like I hate on anime. Anime is
right.
Just like oversaturation.
No, I get it.
You look at Smash Twitter, there's a lot of anime.
There is a lot of anime on Smash Twitter, I agree. I don't know, me personally, I'm not like an avid anime watcher. There's like a couple anime that I would list in like my favorite shows of all time, but there's not a ton.
You're Big Daddy, I believe.
That was in fact Big Daddy Nom Nom saying, "Let's go PNW." That's my goat.
Does not narrow down his fan favorite choice at all.
No,
actually,
it does not.
PNW players. Let's talk about Samuel. Listen, we love Frank. I love Samuel too.
Yeah.
BC player, absolutely insane. He's a TO. Was one of the head TOs for Battle of BC.
Yeah. One of the directors on Cascadia Clash.
Yeah. Qualified for Cascadia Clash.
Also qualified for Cascadia Clash.
That is what I'm getting to.
Which is the funniest thing ever. Like, here's the thing, right? Going into that qualifying match at Schweefless in Seattle, I was sitting at home watching, and I'll be real, I was at home just rooting for Moxie. Because Moxie is one of my favorite players ever. But I cannot be mad at Samuel winning because it is genuinely the funniest possible outcome. It is the funniest possible outcome to have one of the directors qualify for the tournament.
And a Steve player. Like, just like the Steve graphic made it worth it.
For sure. I will say, it has been a little bit of a running joke between myself and a couple other people that Samuel winning that one set lost Cascadia at least 5K viewers.
5K is a strong amount, but maybe, who knows?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Either way. Anyway, tune into Cascadia Clash next week. Twitch.tv/BTS Smash. Yeah. Produced by Tempest.
Ooh, we're seeing an absolutely disgustingly early stock being taken there.
Yep.
Frank died at 100 from that anvil. You got to be careful approaching Steve from above, but also
you got to
DI it, right?
You got to be careful approaching Steve.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to add a caveat to that.
We're walking the dog. 12% added on. Not too bad. Ooh!
Nicely done.
For a second, I
Still
thought
not
that
dead.
was Frank.
Still not dead yet, though.
Oh, and this is going to be so much
that's a lot of damage. Yep. That up smash comes out so quickly.
We're not even seeing any like fancy no impact lands. We're just seeing great coverage from Samuel. as he throws out that back air and takes Frank's second stock. This is a huge lead. The back air not going to take it.
How are you not dead, Samuel? This is absurd.
And Samuel able to wait a little bit on ledge there. Hold on, we're throwing that out.
Nice tech. Lands on the block. He's going to be fine.
Dude, Frank's got to be careful about that, though.
Yeah, Frank's got to be careful
You go
about
off
a lot
stage,
more.
Steve has some options to really make your life hell.
Steve has options, and Crom has a lot less.
A lot less. All right, the back air is going to end up seeing it out,
Finally,
but
let's
this
go.
is a huge lead. We're seeing
Nice.
the proper counterplay.
I do appreciate seeing that. You don't actually see that happen a whole lot. I will say, however, the diamond has been crafted for the first time in this set, and it's not looking good for this
hold on.
Crom
Take him
here.
off
But
stage.
I do like those up Bs. Those connections are very nice. The problem is you are now dealing with this.
With this, yeah. That F smash is dangerous, and he could.
Goodbye.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah.
Goodbye, Frank.
Wait, no, he's got a chance.
No, goodbye, Frank.
And it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, just got off ledge a little too soon there, but like, what do you got? You were
That's tough.
inundated with things to worry about there, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, Frank not finding the way back.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason I said goodbye, Frank, as early as I did. Like,
It was basically checkmate.
it's chalked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chalked. I like that.
Yeah.
Good one.
That is a good one, yeah.
All right, 1-1-1-1.
Sticking to the
crowd.
Have you ever seen Meet the Spy, the TF2 cinematic?
No,
No?
I haven't. I'm sorry. I'm not as into TF2 as I probably. Is it the? Yeah. Of course. The 1-1-1-1, the classic Mii Brawler setup.
Yeah.
I think that's the one FTP uses. Everyone,
Yeah.
make sure. The custom Steve moves coming out. Oh my
Dude,
God, I don't
remember
even wanna think about
custom moves from Smash 4, everybody? The moves that were so cool that Nintendo decided DLC characters didn't need them?
Oh, goodness gracious. This is a huge, huge start from Samuel.
Yeah, absolutely it is. That up smash gets thrown out, but that's a pretty solid punish. Anvil.
Listen, Frank is looking to the sky for an answer. Unfortunately, the sky had an anvil in it. You got to be really careful.
Yeah. Bro said, God, if you're flatten.
Yeah. He's got a diamond at the ready.
Yep.
The up smash actually does find a smart. The
Yeah, that's
extra
really
frames
nice.
helping out.
That does end up being really nice for sure. I mean, Samuel's still working with the stone tools. This has kind of been a pattern that we've been
jump.
seeing previously.
God.
Oh, are you dead? You're dead.
He is dead. Great trigger.
Hello.
I'm shocked that worked that way.
Hello, Diamond Tools.
Oh,
What?
He was literally
What?
waiting for that option, and it doesn't matter. He just rolled in and threw out an up tilt.
Oh,
And
the
tech
block,
into
dude.
Anvil.
This
My
is-
God, this character is crazy.
This character is not okay. I can no longer pretend I find this
my
character
God.
funny.
He's going for the footstool anvil setups too.
He has he had no resources to work with. Eventually, something had to be done there.
The crowd popping off for the stock. Frank rolling his eyes at it.
I think that was just Big Daddy Nom.
No. Let's pretend there was a crowd that popped off for that
Yeah.
stock. You know, it was a really big.
We filled Climate Pledge, and they're all cheering for Papa
Ooh,
Frank.
that up smash might just do it. Not quite.
Not
No,
quite.
we're switching too early. Oh, no. You might as well just
no.
ride that one out because you are not making it back to the stage.
Oh,
Frank.
no.
One-way ticket to loser's bracket via a minecart. Safe transportation. Wouldn't want to be a...
I can no longer pretend I find this character funny.
It's a little funny.
It is okay. You know what?
Look at that. Are you
That
kidding
is
me?
that is funny.
That killed.
You know what? Yeah, yeah, that is kind of funny. But damn.
Samuel was
Like,
doing a great job.
I will say, big respect to Frank for, despite all of the trials and tribulations, sticking to Crom.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Stuck with Kronk. Stuck with the boy.
yeah, like there's so much respect for that. But like, okay, I have been harping on it for a little while. Genuinely, Samuel is playing extremely well to like Steve's win conditions.
No, he
Absolutely.
knows how to play Steve. Again, clearly, he has a couple of the no impact land stuff, but it is it's not the full breadth of Steve. That's not
Yeah.
what an optimal Steve player looks like.
No.
Instead,
And I mean, you don't need to play optimal Steve when you're playing against a Crom, right? I mean, this character, he just struggles so hard in so many ways, and Steve has tools that are like specifically designed to exploit them,
Yeah,
right? Like
make
the
it
recovery,
really
for
difficult.
example. We saw the blocks get used to cover the recovery several times in that set. Now, granted, one of those times it didn't block the recovery, but it did set up the Anvil to kill at the end of the first game, I think.
Which was basically already like a checkmate scenario,
exactly.
you know?
Yeah. But like, yeah. So huge props to Samuel. Yeah.
Frank is going to kill Minecraft Steve.
I love you, Frank.
That is the message I got from there. Got on.
He is not happy.
What are we looking at bracket-wise?
What are we looking at, huh?
I am very curious. I've got it open.
I see Nano Ash.
Got Nano Ash?
I see Nano Ash.
Okay, it looks like we're oh, this is JoJo the Hobo and Nano Ash. They're going to be playing to make it into winner side top 24.
Wait. What do you mean Nano Ash is here?
I mean Nano Ash is here. I mean Nano Ash beat Machu to get here. That's a crazy upset. That's a big deal.
Excuse me.
And listen, I've watched many a Nano Ash JoJo set. I've watched Protostar. I've watched Stairway. I've seen this matchup 100 times.
What? Nano Ash beat Machu to get here? No,
That's a big deal.
No, I'm hung up on that. I'm sorry.
That's a big deal.
That was off stream?
I mean,
come on.
we have too much talent to show here, guys. There's too much.
There's too
much.
much.
Too many talented people.
I can't believe it, man.
And we're blessed that we get to see Jonas twice on this stream. This time against Ashwin's Bowser. Ashwin, not the most aggressive Bowser player.
No, definitely not.
He feels like an optimal Bowser player. It's just crazy.
I can see it, yeah.
There's no other way to describe it. He, at one Orbitar, I was Inkling. I get up, attacked his shield. He dropped it and F-smashed me. And I was like, it's crazy that you have enough time to do that. He's like, oh, you can only do that on Inkling. I'm like, why do you know that?
Why do you know that?
The one character that you can drop shield F-smash? That's a crazy piece of knowledge.
That is absurd.
Ashwin's crazy.
Are we
got
talking
that knowledge.
like was this a parry?
No! It was not a parry. It was he dropped shield in the F-smash.
It just was a raw get up attack onto shield into F smash, and that only works on Inkling.
Apparently.
All 80 of this game's characters, it only works on Inkling.
Apparently, wait, what is going on here? Is this an actual game?
I can't tell.
They look like we're dancing around for a second, but
it does look like this is an actual
real.
game. Yeah.
Ooh, great time to get that shield out. The Whirling Fortress doing a lot, and the side B to cover that tech option. Nano Ash is in firm control here. And again, the get up option not really working out for JoJo. 103% tacked up so far.
Yep.
Ooh, and just waits out that grab. The bomb in hand too. He has got to expend his air dodge on that.
All right, getting back onto the stage here. He makes it back. He's now in a pretty solid advantage state. But, ooh, he needs to find the stock quickly. And Bowser is not a character that is easy to kill.
Not often. Very heavy, but listen, JoJo's got...
You're dead.
He's got some kill confirms, and he's got one fewer stocks.
Yep.
He's
dead.
Not how you want that to start. Very dead.
He's very dead.
But there it is.
Eventually, no, still not gone. It could be over here, though. There we go.
Great coverage with the reverse up B.
That up B is very good. I did get cooked on the Back in Blood broadcast for saying this is the only of the 3 Link up Bs that kills, because apparently Link's also kills.
Definitely kills, yeah.
I just don't ever see Link because that character's bad.
Wow, that's true. I never see a team player. I would legitimately forget that they exist.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. A lot of damage has been dealt out to JoJo so far, but he's going to add some back. Not enough, though. 30%, the boomerang coming on just for a little bit of extra.
Yep. Tagging on a little bit. No big deal.
Again, Ashwin's so good at reacting to that normal get up. You got to be careful doing it. He tries to get up with an aggressive option, but instead leads to Ashwin another stock up.
He's looking pretty solid so far here, and that up B is not going to fully connect, so not a ton of damage being tacked on. But the follow-up from JoJo is phenomenal regardless. So much extra credit right now. That's a jab block, that's an F smash, so clean. That entire interaction from Jonas was beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. 20% is nothing, and all of a sudden he's got the lead. Things have switched up so much here. But the forward air really adding some difficulty for Jonas here.
Oh yeah, it's looking really good as it stands here. Jonas, he's bringing it back. The damage is now in his favor.
Oh, but Flame Breath, that's going to do a lot. But the boomerang coming in to save.
Looking very solid as it stands.
We're just going back to ledge. That was
damage.
A misinput. Ends up with a really bad situation for Ashwin.
All right, but now we're in like a weird phase where The projectiles are just being thrown out here. Can Ashwin find a way in? He does, but it's just off the Flame Breath. No follow-up on that roughly 20% damage. But anything will do it right now.
This is a situation I would say favors Bowser. You're in a rough spot. You want to be a Bowser.
Yes.
But Jonas, he's been in this situation 1,000 times. He knows the counterplay. He knows what he's got to do here, and he's doing it well. Just not overextending, keeping the projectiles in play.
The moment you slip up, the moment you slip up, man, it's over.
One tiny mistake.
Damn.
Just a little unsafe way of getting back then. Ashwin's got it scouted. Takes game number 1. Again, this is a top 24 qualifier. Is this best of 5 territory now?
I don't believe so.
I think I was told top 32 was best of 5. So I don't know if this is a top 32.
I don't know. I genuinely have no idea.
We'll find out.
We will find out.
If I was a betting man, I'd say this is best of 5, but I guess we will see again.
Are you a betting man?
I am a betting man.
Ah.
I put $5 on this being a best of 5.
I am not a betting man.
Someone in chat will take me up on it.
Because I'm also a broke man. I cannot afford to be a betting man.
I guess we both are college students with arts degrees. This is not
true.
We're not rich.
We picked the wrong degrees, and maybe we went with our passion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that we're not breaded. You know?
Yeah.
No one will care, right?
Exactly. Anyway,
the Whirling Fortress gets punished by a whirling move of its own. We're going up. Yeah,
going up. We don't need to be going up here, guys. It's Town and City. Send horizontally. Thin walls.
Ooh,
just
there
like that.
It is.
See? Ashwin's listening.
Yeah, and Jonas got rocked by that. I'm noticing that it says best of 5 on the overlay now. Perhaps.
Ooh.
Perhaps
maybe it is
in fact best of 5 territory. Oh, what a great move. NanoAsh is just waiting for the opportunity to dodge for the bomb. Instead, he eats a forward air. And just a really good way of coming back for Jonas.
He's doing really well so far. I mean, in terms of just keeping... All right, he just lets himself blow up with that one.
Just to prove you wrong, right?
Just to prove me wrong. Yeah,
to spite you.
Yeah, to spite me, yeah. The ongoing Weewa versus Ewa beef, of course. That doesn't exist that I made up 2 seconds ago.
Man, and Ashwin just doing such a great job waiting out all these options by Ledge.
Then why do you keep hiring me? That's fair.
You got production beef.
Production's beefing with the casters now. That's insane. I know none of you heard that, so it sounds like I'm talking to the voices in my head, but trust me, the producer was talking. Anyway. The damage may as well be even right now in terms of the weight differential here, but Jonas is in a lot of trouble. This character can hit very hard.
Corner, man. That's a really rough place to be. I understand what Jonas is trying to do, and he's doing it well, I suppose. Maybe I'm the fool.
The up smash into the bomb, which confirmed the kill, even more so than the up smash already did.
I believe the bomb actually, it was entirely possible the bomb does enough knockback resetting there that it could have done negligible. It could have been worse than it landed.
All right, okay.
Wow, the down air pushing NanoAsh away enough that the up smash does not connect. This is a really rough position. The forward air, or fourth throw, is still not going to do it. Getting the bomb, making things interesting. Throwing it up, and he recatches it. That's a Jonas classic. He's ready to go.
The uppie's still not enough to kill Jonas. His second stock is somehow still intact even after all of this. And Ashwin, he's going so deep off the edge of the stage here. Is he going to be able to find the stock he needs to if he wants to take this 2-0 lead? And he still can't do it.
That is craziness. Okay, tries again. Very patient. He's not getting too greedy, which I do appreciate. That's just Ashwin.
Yeah.
Back air making things interesting. This is all basically off of one little overextension from Ashwin on the right side of the stage. Jonas has been able to come so much off of it.
Yep, and he's also doing a really good job of keeping this stock on.
Say again?
Nothing. I wasn't saying anything.
You were saying?
I wasn't saying anything.
I see.
Yeah. All right, the bomb comes out in 125 right now. See, the scary thing is it's Bowser with Rage, right? You can probably die at like 30 or something like that.
I don't favor Jonas that much in this situation.
Yeah, this is still relatively even. I say relatively because this is still Jonas favored, but it's scary, you know? Like, there's a reason you're not seeing a lot of approaching happening.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Jonas doesn't have to, and Ashwin. Oh my goodness, the parry was huge.
Big.
Gets a little bit of flame breath damage in there, and again, so evasive. Not getting hit by any of these options by Jonas.
That's so impressive.
Oh my goodness, the projectiles.
Yeah, this is just mad impressive, being able to weave in and out in between all of these projectiles.
Heavy body.
With a guy as big and heavy and slow as Bowser.
That's crazy.
Is absurdly well done from NanoAsh so far. You can definitely see the probably dozens of sets he's played with JoJo coming into effect right now. The experience is definitely there.
He's picking his options so well, not overextending in any kind of way that'll lead to Jonas getting the kill. Waiting, waiting, waiting. The patience is the game here. He lands one hit, and Jonas is in disadvantage.
Yeah, you can't play timeout here. I mean, there's still 2.5 minutes here. That's definitely enough time for JoJo to find an opening. And even if it's not, you need to find the damage to bring it back. You need to find a stock, and you need to find it quickly. But as it stands, it's looking really solid for JoJo. Off stage, you're under a lot of pressure right now. 200%. It's getting worse.
Is not going to find the confirm, though. This is a dangerous, dangerous situation. The back throw will seal it out, though.
That's it.
That was a nail biter, Gedster.
Down to the wire. Last possible second. And this room is filling up.
This room is filling up.
There's a lot of people in here to watch, including a couple former Cascadia Clash qualifiers and players. We got Mr. E in the room. We got Mystery Soul over there, who went last year, looking to make the run at this tournament to go again. Damn, we got a lot. We got a lot of people in here.
We got a lot.
Got a lot of people in here. Shout outs to the people once again. Thank you. Going on to Hollow Bastion here, game 3.
And this is, I mean, again, I've watched so many JoJo sets, so many Ashwin sets. I've watched so many JoJo Ashwin sets.
Yeah?
This is where we're going.
Yeah.
I could have told you.
Yeah?
Well, before I could tell you how the rest of the map should go. I feel like we're going to go to, again, a longer one after this.
You can see it in your mind.
I can see it in the, I can see it. I read the future.
In your mind, you can see that we're going to Hollow Bastion.
Oh my goodness, the forward air. This is so much control from Jonas. Big way to open up the game. Only 30 seconds in, but Ashwin working on his response.
Doing
Only
really well
2% so far. Okay.
Okay.
Dropping the bomb off. Again, Jonas so good about not overextending, and right as I say that, he gets a little too close. Ashwin gets a lot of damage. You're getting caught
done.
Sleeping off the left side of the stage. Big fine for Ashwin.
Yup. And he's going to safely get back to the stage here, but Jonas going to send him off the other way with a solid aerial. Super well done, but can he get back onto the stage right now? He's on this platform. It's just a matter of getting down onto the ground. He does it very well with that Whirling Fortress.
Taking that center stage. Doesn't want to play too aggressive. Doesn't want to get greedy. Doesn't want to continue to let Ashwin have a significant lead. Just waiting. The projectile actually ends up doing his own damage. This is not looking great for Jonas. He's got to be able to steal out the stock. He's had to do it pretty quickly. You don't want to give too much credence to Ashwin here.
Yeah, definitely not. You definitely want to take the stock as soon as possible, just because, again, these stocks from Bowser, they last so
They can
long,
last a long time.
They last
Ooh.
ages.
That should have been an up air. Instead,
there we go.
Finds it in the center stage. Stocks are even, percent's not quite.
Nope, not at all. And it looks significantly worse now for Jonas because of that Fire Breath.
Yeah, definitely. Fire Breath is a crazy move,
It's
man.
so good. It covers so many options, especially like off stage, and it just tacks on so much extra damage.
We're seeing the trip come out, but no follow-up after it. I think Jonas was not quite ready for that to be a tripping move.
Nope.
Ooh, and again,
There
that
it is
flame
again.
breath. He's waiting out the options. Somehow, Jonas not getting hit by anything there.
Yeah, he's playing very well just to evade, but he's not doing well enough to get back to the stage quite yet. And, I mean, he does eventually, but not in the way he wanted to make it back.
No, no. Wow, the B reverse flame breath is going to do 30%. It's a huge, huge lead for Ashwin. It's just going to continue to pile up. He tries to lead him off stage, but doesn't end up finding it. Yeah, and we're just going to play it back a little bit, right? No need to overextend.
Yep, absolutely not.
It's actually crazy. Often, Ashwin will jump in and not throw out a move. He's just waiting to see what the best option would be. I feel like more people would be more preemptive with the moves there.
Yeah, I mean,
Steady's ready to react.
But NanoAsh is very good at reacting, like even with these slower moves on Bowser, because he's got some faster options, yeah, but sometimes he'll throw out one of those slower moves and it'll connect and you'll be like, how did he do that?
You waited patiently. That's really what it comes down to, especially Bowser's moves are not really safe on shield. That's a huge amount of damage. He very smartly waits.
Good wait.
Great wait. Oh,
you're dead.
No, not quite.
Wait.
Yeah, knew the F smash wouldn't have killed there, but the bomb into the up air. Jonas has a chance back into this game.
Yup, great bomb conversion there, or as my good friend Lentini would call it, a bombo combo.
A bombo combo. I love that.
Where is he?
Why is he not here?
Where is
right
George?
Now? He's doing... No, he's not even... It does feel wrong to not have Lentini here, for sure.
Where is George? I must find him. It's time to go on the quest to find George.
That should seal out game number 3 here.
True.
Again, this is best of 5 territory.
NanoAsh taking a solid lead, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love the Bowser victory theme. Just the villainous Mario theme. I love it to death. So fun. What's your favorite victory theme in this game?
Victory theme? I'm a big fan of WarioWare music, so I like Wario's music.
Okay.
I'm lucky in that way.
Fair enough. I like the Belmont one.
What's the Belmont? I can't remember. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I also like the Mega Man one a lot.
The Mega Man one's fire. Yeah. Definitely.
Too bad I don't play either of those characters. I played Byleth.
You have the option.
I could.
Nothing's stopping you.
There is a lot of things stopping me, actually.
Well, that sounds like a mentality issue.
Yeah,
that's a you issue.
It's an ish-me.
Ish-you. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. We are on PS2 again. Yeah, again, we were going to go to a longer stage, so FD is going to get banned. This is where we're going.
Yeah, absolutely. This is definitely one of the longer stages in the current rule sets. Like, who's surprised? We're going to be going here a lot.
Yeah. Definitely. And again, a more patient, more methodical style of gameplay coming out from both of them. Ashwin not wanting to overextend, not wanting to get comboed to death.
Yeah, definitely not. But so far, he is losing the damage trades right now. I mean, he's just taking a lot of this poke in stride. He can tank it for now, but the question is, when does it become deadly? Oh, that's a punish. 74%. It's not looking amazing for NanoAsh as it stands here. Jonas doing a fantastic job of playing to his win conditions, though. Like, consistently playing very well. Eventually does get punished. The grab comes out. The bomb connecting in the air means that he's now taken a pretty significant amount of damage, though, and suddenly things have turned around.
Yeah, this is an even game, and he's going to fly off towards the right side of the stage. Ashwin trying to press the advantage. I think what made the forward air that we saw Ashwin find in that last game so effective is he basically never goes off stage.
Right.
It's an aggressive option that typically does not have a favorable risk reward. So seeing him mix those in is really quite nice. Wow. I cannot believe the reverse up tilt finds Jonas's first stock there. This is a rough situation. You're on your counter pick. And it could be a while before we see this Bowser stock go.
I thought he was going to SD there for a moment. That was going to be...
It would have been very funny.
That would have been really funny. But it is not what ended up happening here. Another Whirling Fortress. What a good reaction from NanoAsh just to be able to keep himself alive in this. So well played.
It's starting to make sense why Ashwin is where he is right now. This is looking like an Ashwin that's going to be Machu. It might be the Ashwin that's going to be JoJo too.
I can see it.
I can see it. Ooh, that was he was trying to do the ledge trump.
Is this the Ashwin that qualifies for Cascadia Clash?
That would be crazy. That would be a crazy run.
That would be an insane run.
We'll have to see. Ashwin certainly not showing any chinks in the armor here.
No, as of now, he's looking extremely solid. Other than the one game he lost, he's been looking extremely on point. This Bowser has been just damn near infallible so far. A lot of extra damage getting tacked on from that grab. Ooh, Jonas, I don't know if you saw that in the player camera, he doesn't look happy.
He does not look happy. And like, I get it.
I get it, yeah, it's Bowser.
Wow, and again, not overextending it. Looked like he was about to, and instead, hold strong. Going deep off stage, trying to find like that. Getting that kill right there would have been insane.
That would have been absurd, yeah, but not going to end up happening quite yet, and that was...
Jonas is throwing out too many moves. He was looking a little scared there.
it's looking a little risky, and eventually you're just gonna die off the side at 120.
Jonas looking down, head in hand. We're looking to see what he can bring out here, and it might be too little too late. Bowser is a very difficult person to recover, or to come back on.
Oh yeah.
These stocks are gonna last a while. It will be a mountain.
Yeah. Like more so than even other
Oh
heavy.
my goodness, is he gonna finish it that way? What a read. The patient Ashwin that's been playing the whole time disappears, throws out the down smash, and seals his way into winner's side of top 24. This could be the Ashwin that qualifies for Cascadia. Could you imagine?
I would be very happy with that outcome.
That would
like
be
if
insane.
he's playing in this form for the rest of the tournament, I can see it. I can totally see it happening, continuing into that top cut of top 24. It could be fire.
That is the second upset that Ashwin has had in a row, and it puts him in a great, great position seeding-wise for the rest of the tournament. I'm so excited to see what else we see from Ashwin.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
We'll be seeing him later.
Yeah.
He's made top 24. That
Yep.
means he's good. He's done for now.
Yeah, he gets to take a rest until top cut. That top cut block is going to be very long, by the way.
It's going to be a long block.
Make sure you tune in for the rest of the stream, by the way. Some very talented people are going to be taking over for the two of us once we are off of the microphone. Particularly, that top 24 block is going to be Krogan and Combo.
Oh, God. I love Combo.
Combo is so good.
Obviously also love Krogan. That's going to be an insanely good block, but I'm super excited to have Combo back in the PNW. And how many more? Do we got some more matches coming up here? Absolutely.
I think we have a couple more.
All the way?
All of the top 24 qualifiers, including loser side. Okay, just
Okay.
winners, so
Cool,
three
cool.
more. So we have, I think up next we have Viola. No, sorry, Mr. E versus Peace 2.
Well,
give it to
Let's
me.
talk about Piece 2.
Give it to me.
Let's talk about Piece 2.
So-
Because I'm looking at this screen right here, Getzer. It's not looking good for Piece 2.
It's not looking great for Peace 2
We're-
as
we're
it stands.
trailing.
This is correct. We are
We are
trailing
trailing.
right now. It is me personally. I am Peace 2. No. We are trailing right now by just a little bit, but no worries. You can still help get Peace 2 into Cascadia Clash by going to the Start GG page for Cascadia Clash 2023, going to the shop and buying one of the sick t-shirts that have been designed by artists right here in the Pacific Northwest. Support our scene, support our artists, support Peace 2. He's the GOAT, and you're about to see why.
Sounds like we've got about 3 more matches. We've got Mr. E and Piece 2, which will be a very exciting match. Again, you
Banger.
mentioned Piece 2 Aegis, right?
Yes.
We are aware that Mr. E plays Lucina. This is going to be a
Indeed.
battle of the swords.
Indeed.
Battle of the anime.
Indeed. Very, very anime fight here.
Meanwhile, let's go talk about the other side of bracket.
Yeah,
We've
what's
got
happening on the
JDV
other
and
side?
Samuel that will
Okay.
be playing to qualify.
Okay, Steve versus Pac-Man. Who's ready for 5 timeouts?
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe we can roll that one off stream,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Can we just... yeah.
we've got a bracket to adhere to.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Speaking of Pac-Man, Cyan and Pack Street on the other side of things.
Okay.
So-
Backstreet's been making a run quietly.
Also, let's talk about Cyan. So
Okay.
we saw Cyan kind of struggle a little bit with Captain Carson, but end up sealing it out in the
Yeah.
end, 2-1.
Yeah.
Cyan would then go on to beat Shweepy, who beat Fizmet. Getz leaving. He's out. He's broken. He's heartbroken. That's a tough loss, truly. So, and I have more bad news for you, because Shweepy, Shweepy is not necessarily who you invested in, but Seesaw beating Shweepy in losers.
Okay.
And is waiting also to qualify for top 24.
Okay.
Wadinator and Fizmet are fighting for top 24 too.
Let's go!
Wait, I'm sorry, excuse me. Wadinator is fighting for top 24, beating IDC, Sinsend, Fire the Pyro, and is now facing Fizmet. That would be crazy.
Beating Sinsend and Fire the Pyro back-to-back is not an easy
That
feat.
is crazy. And Wadinator, I won't leak anything. Wadinator is a UW
Okay.
student who
Okay.
has, plays Young Link, plays in a very, he has his own game plan. It's
Okay.
I'd be interested to see if we end up seeing more of him this bracket.
Okay.
So we will see. But instead, we got Mr. E. And
Mr.
Peace 2.
E and Peace 2. This is very exciting. I love both of these guys. I actually am I staying at the Airbnb we're staying at. We have Mr. E with us. Like
nice.
last night, He and I got to talk like extensively for the first time. Really nice dude.
Yeah.
I genuinely enjoyed being around Mr. E.
I have definitely
Very
enjoyed
nice.
my interactions with Mr. E as well.
Very nice guy, very talented player. Qualified for Cascadia Clash, by the way. He was living in Seattle at the time that he performed extremely well at Beak Bonk, so
Yeah, definitely. So, hey, that counts, I guess.
yeah, it counts.
Apparently.
It absolutely counts. I understand being like, I understand some Weewa people are a little bit
Confused, maybe.
confused that the spot didn't go to Mystery Soul at that tournament because he also went on a pretty fantastic run. But man, Mr. E is more than deserving of like that spot.
I think it
so
mostly
good.
is just because Mr. Soul is such a nice
That's true.
person
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
such an exciting thing to watch.
No, and I'm not saying Mystery Soul doesn't deserve to go. Absolutely not. But I would love to see Mystery Soul qualify through this tournament. If he does, I would lose my mind. I would be so happy. But Mystery
will
is very
have to
good.
see. Yeah, Mystery is very good. It would be nice if Peace ended up qualifying this way,
yes.
but this is going
and then
to
we
be
get Major
a
in,
mountain climb.
and then like Major
Most people are happy.
and Major and Peace get in regardless. So.
And then the Machu.
And then the
bomb.
Machu Spirit Bomb drops out of nowhere.
Machu losing the Nano Ash on his way here is unfortunately does not bode well for his
No,
Cascadia Clash chances.
It does not.
Wow, great upbeat. Sends Peace in a really bad situation. No real punish off of it.
Yep.
No, you are in trouble here. Mr. E is going to continue to add
This character's
insult
bad.
to injury. Yeah. Well, okay, really?
Yes.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah. Okay, you're wrong. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
This character is quite good, just a rather inconsistent recovery sometimes.
Can have
You feel me?
exploitable.
Yeah,
for sure.
exploitable, inconsistent, both words I would use to describe Aegis recovery. Anyway, Flame Nova going to be putting Mr. E into a pretty compromising situation here. Is that going to kill? No, not quite yet. It gets close, but no cigar as is. Yeah.
Excellent DI from Mr. E. I'm seeing a lot of stuff that makes me think that Mr. E is very comfortable in this matchup.
Oh, absolutely.
The-
I mean, who doesn't have experience against this character?
Yeah,
right?
at this point, you better have experience. The up smash ends up taking Mr. E's first stock. We're seeing some Ewok people in the crowd pop off for that.
Absolutely. We're seeing Big Daddy Nom Nom.
Yeah,
pop
hey,
off
listen.
that. I love you too.
The F tilt sends Peace 2 off to the right side of the stage. He's been stuck in the corner for a lot of this game. The shield breaker
It doesn't break the shield, but it does break the edge guard.
breaks the momentum too. Piece 2
Yeah.
trying to get them stacked up here. He's got the jump, will be able to recover, but
Flame
that
Nova's
Flame Nova is so
does?
potent by ledge.
Oh my
The
word!
shield damage, the safety, that move is incredible against her.
All right, that is one way to take that second stock, and now Mr. E in a very weird spot, but that was a really really good reaction with that upbeat to make sure that he could get back to the stage. And you were a little bit too deep there, Peace. You're not making it back from that one.
Yeah, switching to Pyra is a little bit of an interesting choice there. I wonder if he would have been able to make it back without her. Either way, this is looking mighty close here going into stock number 3. Dash attack sends off to the left side.
Oh, good up air, good coverage. 71% in building now. It's looking pretty solid as it stands for Mr. E, but either of these players could still win. I mean, we've seen Pyra get kills absurdly
early, but we're not
So-
seeing the Pyra out right now. We're seeing Mithra.
Yep. And I
Curious
kind
to
of...
see how much longer that'll...
Oh,
you need it for the
it's
recovery.
over. Goodbye.
Yeah, you are
Goodbye.
not making that back. Mr. E going out there just to ensure that Piece 2 truly doesn't make it back to ledge.
This character's bad.
That's bad. I'm sure. Yeah. Lucina.
Okay, I love Peace. I am a certified Aegis hater.
Oh, me too.
I hate her out of principle.
Why?
Because as much as I love Xenoblade 2, I wanted a Xenoblade X rep in this game. It wasn't going to happen. I just really wanted Elma, okay? I just wanted Elma. I wanted my favorite game to be, at least in some way, like in Smash, and it's not.
Gedster, with all due respect, as a person that does not play Xenoblade,
Yeah?
you are speaking Spanish to me. I do not know who Garbo is. This is. I'm sorry for you, truly. But I feel like the fans wanted Aegis, no?
The fans are foolish.
Well, Sakurai certainly wanted Aegis for one reason or another, and it seems to be that.
Oh, we know the reason.
Listen. I'm not one to speak on somebody else's preferences.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. Either way, out comes the Pyra. Looking a little bit rough right now. Mr. E definitely seems to have the download on this character right now. He's definitely struggling a little bit as it stands.
Yeah, this is not looking great for PS2. Again, this is a best of 5. The up B, no tech.
Oh, no.
And you're losing that stock mighty early.
Yup. There it goes. So I'm starting to think we might see a character swap in the next game. I'm not going to lie to you.
So who else does Piece 2 play?
So Piece 2 has a...
Ooh.
Okay.
Get a down tilt up there.
So before Aegis came out, Piece 2 was #1 in Siwa. I mean, he still is. But he was #1 in Siwa with Wario.
Oh,
and
please show me the Wario.
And he's got a pretty nasty Donkey Kong.
Okay.
Like, it's real.
So
like,
if we see a character swap, it's a very exciting
yeah,
That would
exactly.
be sick. We'll have to see.
I would be very, very keen to see if a character swap does happen here. So.
Ooh, great weight on the shield. Doesn't overextend.
102
okay,
right now. Going over to Mythra is very interesting at 102. I mean, it's not like you're in danger of dying immediately, but oh, maybe you are.
You may have spoken too soon. He is in a dangerous position here. The grab. Good
Pyra's,
follow from Mr. E.
And I mean, Pyra is only ever so slightly lighter.
Oh, you're dead.
Oh, yeah, you're gone. You're gone.
You're
You're gone.
Listen, this is possible.
You have to stay Pyra. You cannot go back to Mythra right now. You're
oh
just
my
too light.
goodness!
Good
Why
damage.
would you go back to Mythra?
Good damage.
Look at what is going
Good damage.
on here?
Excellent damage,
the
but
back air.
eventually the back air is going to connect, and you are gone. I think we're going to see the Wario here.
I saw the Wario. I'd be excited. I will say Wario Lucina isn't the best matchup in the world, but it's not terrible.
I mean, it's a disjoint versus Wario. We know these.
We
things.
know, yeah.
But like,
fair enough.
But I don't know. It doesn't seem to be working so far. I would be interested, though, to see if Peace does opt for a character swap. It wouldn't surprise me if he stays, but
We're seeing the Piece 2 Donkey Kong coming through.
It's real, baby.
And
let's go.
Listen, people are excited for this one.
I am a big fan of the Piece 2 DK. It genuinely at Schweepless in Seattle, he pulled this out game 3 against Tickle after losing the first 2 games. Won game 3.
That's hype.
Yeah.
Did he win the rest of the set or no?
No.
Oh.
well, he did take a game.
He got the game.
He took a game with DK, so we take those, you know?
We're not even seeing the normal ding-dong follow-up, though.
No, not really. I mean,
no up cargo, up throw to up air.
oh.
Really?
Interesting. Nano Ash.
Oh, my goodness! Listen,
you're
that up B was a mistake.
Yeah.
I think he might have just been dead.
I don't think that was intentional. I think he was dead anyway, but...
Oh, weird. Getting the parry and just opting for a turnaround. Mystery is kind of putting on the hurt.
Yeah, he's putting in work right now, absolutely. But this stock is very fragile against a character like DK. It could disappear at any given moment.
True, but hold on. Look at the way that we're being edge guarded here.
Wait a minute.
Things have swapped up.
Wait a minute.
We've got Mystery at the ledge. Oh, but no. Finds the way back in. The stage control looking very even.
Oh, good parry. Oh my god, Mr. E is playing so very evasive right now. Just not letting Peace in at all. This DK, it's definitely a curveball, but Mr. E is so far hitting it right out of the park.
And like, Donkey Kong players will complain about disjoints all damn day, so this is not surprising to me in the slightest. Mr. E going for another shield breaker. Really, if it hits shield or person, that's fantastic.
Yeah, true. I mean, just keep throwing it out if it's a safe-ish option. So, but as of right now, not very safe. So
he's threatening the ledge. This should
dead.
do it. Yep,
Nicely
squeezing
done.
the lemon. Mr. E off the left side of the stage.
That's not Lemon. That's Mr. E.
Listen,
Lemon's not here.
they're all anime players to me.
Damn. All right, we're likening that. All right.
So one of us has to be against anime on the podcast. I don't make the rules. That's just how it works. PS2 on his last stock, a full stock behind here.
I think you need to watch Trigun.
Everyone always tries to recommend anime. It just maybe it's not for me. Oh, the down air does not find a snark there. Okay, we get a little bit of damage online here.
All right, 82%
Ooh,
building,
great
really well
armor.
done, but great job getting out of that situation from Mr. E.
Talented player like Mr. E, not going to get caught not mashing.
Nope, he
not
tried.
quite
He went for it.
in the percentage that would have comboed.
No, it is not.
No, it's not. Would have been a nice kill confirm. Instead, we are really in a rough
tech.
situation here. Mystery does
He
find
makes
his way back.
He's gonna make it back. It's not a problem in that regard. The problem is everything else that's happening here, right?
Yeah.
Like where are you going?
Down tilt.
Where are you
Super
going?
telegraph there. The up B is going to
that's
seal
it.
things out. Mystery clean 3-0.
Yep, very clean 3-0. Unfortunate 4-piece. He will have to make it through top 24 on loser's side, but man, what clean, like, fundamental play from Mystery.
I love seeing it, for sure.
Yeah.
Are we still looking at winner's side? Let's look at some replays first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really felt like the Aegis games. Game 1 was not looking too bad. It was looking like it could have potentially gone in the favor of Peace, but some questionable changes there.
Yeah.
Peace 2 actually had a lead at one point.
Yeah, he just an unfortunate SD and then another unfortunate SD because this character's bad.
Oh my goodness.
I will continue to spread this propaganda until the day I die.
Meanwhile,
anyway.
Mr. E came out game 2 absolutely swinging. The
Oh,
up
yeah.
B is off stage for
Swinging for the
fantastic.
fences. Swinging for the fences. He was looking, and I mean, we can't forget, game 2 was still a last stock scenario. Let's be real with ourselves. Like you say that game 1 was a lot closer, and it did feel a lot closer, but it was still a one-stock game. Like, either way, it was gonna be close.
The Aegis was putting in work, perhaps.
The Aegis was putting in work, and I don't hate the Donkey Kong swap either, because it has worked in the past against players of Mr. E's caliber. Like I said, he took a game off a Tickle.
Listen,
Like-
man, are we bragging about the game? I'm confused.
What do you mean are we bragging about the game?
Got,
I'm
he
saying
got a game. I just don't know if Donkey
got
Kong
a game.
Lucina is a good choice.
Donkey Kong Lucina, neither is Donkey Kong into Aegis.
Well, luckily, I don't think Mr. E was going to pull out. Oh, you mean during that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, that still didn't work. He lost
Yeah.
the set.
Okay, man. I see.
The
Whatever.
Wario, though.
The Wario,
listen,
though.
there's a world out there where Mr. E got reverse swept by Wario. Who knows? We'll never be in that universe, but it could have happened.
It could have happened, yeah, for sure. But now we have. Who are these people?
This is Cyan
That's
and
right.
Pack Street.
Cyan and Pack Street. I am really bad with faces.
It's okay. You're at Gado's tournament. You're supposed to be out with spaces, I think. That's just the way it works.
All right. Well, Cyan, Pack Street, Palutena, Pac-Man. Lots of Pac-Man on winner's side this time around.
I'd be curious. I mean, Pack Street also has a Min.
That's true.
Could potentially be it. I have no idea what he's been playing so far, but let's take a look at some of these wins.
Yeah,
Again,
let's see who he beats again
Cyan
here.
beating Shweepy and
Yep.
Captain Carson to get here.
Yep.
Pack Street beating Wadnator. Apparently an impressive win right now.
All right.
And Biggie Mouth 2-0.
Damn, okay.
Very clean. Pack Street was seeded to be here. Cyan, obviously not. So,
Yeah, all right. Well,
kind of a big deal.
Cyan's on a pretty solid run here. I mean, after how shaky the Captain Carson game was, I did not expect a run this deep, but huge props for getting to this point.
We are, in fact, seeing that Pac-Man come out. This is a best-of-5 set. Second to last one we'll have on this block. And I'm hoping, I have a feeling this is going to be a good one.
Oh, I have the feeling this is going to be a very good one. I am a big fan of Cyan's gameplay, having only seen one set from him at this point. Like, that Captain Carson set was fire, so I'm very excited to see more from Cyan.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, I mean, on the other side of the server, we have Pack Street. They are a prominent figure in the BC scene, one of the better players in the region up north, the Great North, if you will.
I'm a big fan of Pack Street,
All right.
personally. But like this is a tough one for me. I got the BC homie. I've got Cyan, who obviously comes to all of my tournaments, so I gotta root for him
Right.
somehow.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
We'll have to see. Pack Street so far keeping a little bit of a lead against Pack Street, or Pack Street over Cyan. There we go.
Right.
But the
Oh.
hydrant
Yup.
still in effect. Pack Street taking the first stock.
And we call that stage control, baby.
It is called down B, the stage control move.
The stage control button.
All right, yep, just gonna take your time off stage. Why not?
Yeah,
Ooh,
I mean,
actually
you're
gets
Pac-Man. You have arguably the best recovery in the game. You can do
Oh, that's one of them, for sure.
You can bounce around. You can side B. You can just wee. You're
Throw
all
the
over
hydrant
place.
down to stall you, and then
Exactly.
jump, and then wait, and then throw another one down to stall you, because it instantly...
Yep.
It's crazy. It's a good character.
This character's pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty good, pretty good.
I agree.
Ooh, huge throwing in that up air. extending the combo just a bit. Again, got the Galaxian. No, it's the Bell. He tries to recatch. No, they try to recatch rather.
Yep.
Not able to make it happen.
They're gonna get back on, and they're consistently holding this lead right now, right? Packstreet is doing a really great job of staying alive despite the fact that he's getting hit with a lot of. They are getting hit with a lot of these options. Damn it! I was doing so well, and then I messed it up.
Coming out, adding a little bit more pressure. Again, there's a full stock between these two players right now, and Zion really has to even it up.
Yep.
Instead, Packstreet
Zion
throwing
needs
out
to stop.
more moves.
But they're not giving it to him. They're just not letting him get any of these options in a spot. Like, options keep connecting, but they're in spots where they're not going to kill, but eventually the Explosive Flame is going to take their first stock.
Okay, and again, using those teleport cancels. It was something we saw Captain Carson really keyed into. We'll have to see if Packstreet is able to make that same kind of read. Zion loves those platform cancels.
Understandably so.
They're so good.
They've just been a consistent tool for Palutena literally since Ultimate came out.
Yeah.
So, no reason to not be using them, right?
Packstreet charging right in Zion's face. Getting that Bell at ledge. Isn't able to recatch it.
Yeah, I mean, solid auto reticle to make sure of that.
Yeah, really good adjustment from Zion. Again, uses the reflector, but it does nothing. And the Apple, hey Apple.
Hello, Apple. Hey, Apple.
Yep.
Yep.
That's it. We're seeing. Okay, Zion trying to call this
taking
back.
out some damage.
Call this one back.
He's looking solid right now, but Packstreet's going to clap back just a little bit. That was good, just avoiding that grab. Very, very well played.
Ooh.
Oh.
Stopped out, and again, active hitboxes after active hitboxes. Struggling to get back to the stage.
Yeah, but eventually he does end up making it back regardless, but
Man, that is crazy.
These hydrants have been so good from
Great
them.
catch. That could be a huge,
huge
conversion.
You're not dead?
No.
I kind of wish we'd seen an up smash instead.
I was wondering the same thing, but I feel like.
Oh, you're dead.
Hey, there's your up smash.
Yeah, there's the up smash I wanted.
It came out just a little late, and Packstreet capitalizes, taking game number 1. Again, this is best of 5 territory. There is one ban.
Yeah?
What do you ban here? You just beat Palutena? Battlefield?
Probably, yeah.
We're going to Smashville.
I can see it. Same characters, no shock here. If anything, the only character swap I do maybe expect is that Min, but I doubt it. Not in this set.
Not in this set.
Meanwhile, in the background, I hear Wave 2 getting called.
Yep.
Well, Wave B, but you know. You know what I mean.
Pool 1, Pool 2, P1, B2, you know.
Yeah. There's too many numbers and letters. I'm confused.
Okay, no capitalization off of that. No tag. And Hydrant is doing so much work with Packstreet, just really opening up the opportunity to stall out the recoveries. Zion is giving it a lot of respect.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean,
you saw why.
You can understand why.
The Hydrants were doing some nasty things.
Okay, but he's putting in work right now. Cyan doing a lot to just keep Packstreet off of the stage. They are having some trouble getting back as Pac-Man, which is tough. The back throw is not going to be enough to kill quite yet, despite the smallness of this stage. But, good response from Packstreet. They are back, at least for now.
They've got the melon coming through. Doesn't quite reach Cyan.
Cyan just standing there, by the way. He knew.
He knew. He's playing enough Pac-Man JDV sets.
Yeah, I can see it. All right, the dash attack. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. All right, now Packstreet's in an interesting spot right now because obviously you have the damage lead, and it's just a matter of taking out these stocks. But obviously, it's Pac-Man. You can hide behind the hydrant if you really want to. Just wait until an option really presents itself.
Yeah, Pac-Man games are known to be going on for a good amount of time. Let's say that. And Packstreet absolutely willing to wait it out. So
more than willing to do so.
Yeah, more than willing. More than JDV? I don't know.
I don't know about that.
We'll have to see.
We'll have to see when we watch JDV in this next set. against
That's true.
Samuel.
We got lots of
also
Pac-Man. I hope you guys like Pac-Man.
I hope you guys are big fans of Pac-Man because we got a lot of those in the PNW.
Okay, getting that down there on shield. Still not able to take the first stock, and the explosive flame making things even harder. And again, the damage just keeps racking up. There's a full stock between these two players right now.
Yep.
Ooh,
Oh,
back air.
nicely done. Back air. Gonna be taking that first stock finally away from Cyan.
Oh,
And the
so
Galaxian
much
from
damage.
off stage is gonna both ensure that Pack Street gets back on stage and help them get a lot of damage tacked on. Super well done.
Explosive Flame tries to get rid of the Hydrant and actually doesn't do enough. Instead, does just enough to let Pack Street hit it with the forward air, send it back towards Chris. This is tough.
It's a little all over the place right now. I mean, the damage lead is definitely going in one way, and
You've got the bell.
It's
no,
looking rather
nice.
solid.
Galaxian again.
man, it's the Galaxian at 80%. All right.
I love the way that Pack Street is timing these aerials on shield, really mixing in, especially up air, which is already kind of a weird move,
Yep.
but eats that back air from Cyan, and this is looking like Chris's game.
It's looking very solid so far for him. I agree. It's just
Yeah,
I'm a
so is
little
that versus
I'm a little
Pac-Man.
scared.
Yeah.
It's always a little bit scary against Pac-Man, right? Like this character can just kind of take your stock out of
Speaking
nowhere.
of which, you are dead.
You're
That is a
gone.
snipe and a half. Does Pack Street CSGO skills coming in.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, the explosive flame, great answer from Chris there. Galaxian doing more damage to jab just for, I think it was like 3% extra.
Out goes the apple, but it's going to get shielded, so away it goes. No charging fruit for you either. Out goes the auto reticle. He's doing a really good job at using the auto reticle this game, by the way, in
Yeah,
multiple
absolutely.
ways.
Okay, again, the explosive flame. The projectiles outright from Cyan have been great. The explosive flame, the auto reticle, just really respecting the kind of space that Pack Street can create. And look at that, you're not
Wow.
respecting the F smash. And Pack Street absolutely clawing that,
Yep.
that game back.
Stealing it away.
2-0 lead? Yeah, that's just, I think that's a panic option, right? You don't want to do that. There's no way you want to teleport in directly on
No.
on Pack Street there.
No, it's just not a great option. It would have had to have been panic, really. I can't. It's just tough. It's a weird situation to find yourself in. You really do hate to see it. But going into this next one, it's still Pac-Man. It's still Palutena. 2-0 in favor of Pack Street as it stands. They are looking extremely good, and we are going back to Smashville.
Indeed, we are. Pack Street, having just barely clawed that game back, it makes sense why Cyan would want to go back here.
Right. It definitely makes sense considering we were seeing a lot of play around Smashville, like, and what makes the stage unique, obviously. It being very small means that it's easier to navigate around the projectiles and get to Pac-Man, which is, it's where Palutena needs to be. So.
Jeez, Pack Street doing some juggling with the projectiles here. So much pressure, and Cyan unflinching in response.
Looking pretty solid as it stands. The wind box on that F smash not going to come into play here. Eventually does get back to stage anyways. Pack Street's looking really solid right now, but does get back thrown. Gets onto the stage once again, but it takes a little while, and a backer is going to keep them in disadvantage.
Yeah, Cyan, again, immediately once Pack Street hits that ledge, turning the back so you can get those back airs.
Nicely done.
52% and the double platform cancel. I don't know if it's style or feeling yourself, but I like it. Provided it does
Alright,
not get
gets back.
punished. Ooh!
No bell, no F smash connecting, but both get close. It's very scary, but either way.
See Pack Street throwing out that up smash in center stage, waiting for Cyan to try to have an aggressive approach. And again, ready for the platform cancel, but just a little bit misspaced. Ooh.
Okay, the warp up top. He's
Cyan
looking pretty
doing
solid.
a
He's
whole lot of good right now.
Yeah, he's tacking on a lot of extra damage right now. Pack Street struggling to find this stock. They need to quickly because it's just going to keep snowballing and keep getting worse and worse. If they don't, the grab attempt is going to be a miss, and the whiff punish on that is going to be brutal.
And again, all the time in the world to stall off stage there. Make it unpredictable how you're going to get back. Cyan, huge, huge lead. But this is what we saw game one, or game two rather.
Right.
And Pack Street made that one back, so really is.
It's always
You can't
winnable.
get out. Yeah,
It's always winnable,
it's always winnable.
for sure.
Game's not over till it's over. You play to win.
Exactly. The bell is out and active no longer. Either way, this Palu's having a little bit of trouble getting back to the stage now. I'm starting to notice a pattern here.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Grab comes out, down throw.
Tries to use the water gun there still. Not able to steal the stock at 188%.
Damn. Holding on?
Oh, no, I still don't think that'll do it.
No, that's not it yet.
Going for the grab there. I don't know, maybe a little interesting. I was not expecting grab to be the option there. Oh, just trying to space that back air. There it is.
Finally, there we go. Backstreet is, I mean, you finally found the stock, but you're at 105 right now. This is looking real tough as it stands. It's just.
Oh no, the air dodge down. That'll end up sealing the stock out.
Yep.
Yeah, scared to death. That's what we call it.
Yeah, literally in this case.
He got scared to death. He got scared to death for sure. All right, we've got, again, a full stock between these two players, and Cyan will continue to increase that lead. Nair out of shield, doing even more. Oh my god. Unable to get anything going. See, Cyan knows the ledge jumps.
Yep.
Just does not go for him as much, but I think.
I don't know why he's not going for him more consistently. They've been very good when they've connected.
There it
That's
is.
clean.
Who needs a ledge jump when you can find something like that?
Got the read on that up smash, finally connecting it, and on to game 4 we go.
On to game 4 we go, indeed. Sounds like Pool 2 is starting. I'm supposed to compete in it, but that's fine. I don't really want to. It's fine.
Ah, fair enough.
Tia's now.
Gotcha.
I would say no.
Pac-Man.
Bum, bum, ba-na-na-na. Alright, we are going from one Animal Crossing stage to the other.
Town and city. Okay.
Oh my god, no way!
You're
Hold
dead.
on. Hold
You're
on! Absolutely insane start to the game. Cyan finds the only way that you can really get a Pac-Man kill 10 seconds into the game. That's insane.
That was very well done from Cyan, getting the footstool and then recognizing the exact timing needed to go down there and steal away the third hit of that trampoline. So big, so huge. Oh boy. It looks like my co-caster is being shanghaied as we speak. Are we losing? Are we losing?
No, we're not losing.
Ah,
I would
yes.
never miss this.
Yes.
All right? This insane start that is already, like, Paxter's kind of been answering back. Cyan has not had as much success ever since. And, you know, we're kind of on an FD-like stage. It makes
Somewhat,
sense.
yeah.
Somewhat. That's why the Pac-Men go to this stage.
Now,
This exact transformation, really. The
Yeah.
back air, trying to find another, really threatening that space.
yeah, as it stands, though, Cyan is looking very solid here. The adaptation after the first 2 games has been on point.
Incredible.
Like, especially in that last game, it was
Oh!
just
He hit him with the Twitter combo.
Very
I
well
saw
done.
that, I swear to God, yesterday.
very well done.
There was throw the bell in one direction, baits them into approaching. Great stuff. Also, Cyan's recognition of getting hit by that was hilarious. He was like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Yeah, okay. Just can't be mad.
Down throw. Tries to wait out the option. Packstreet not giving anything up for free.
Okay.
Set that roll.
Eventually, the back throw connects, and you're still in a bad spot if you're Backstreet.
Right.
Just throwing out these back airs. These short hop back airs are so good, controlling so much space. Like, obviously not as much as something like a hydrant would, but it just doesn't let you approach as easily, you know?
Yeah. Okay. The bell caught. F smash through. All of a sudden, things are looking a little bit closer percent-wise, Getzer.
Yeah,
This
absolutely.
is not the clean lead that Cyan had before.
No, it is not. It's not clean. It's not safe. It's quite fragile as it stands. you know?
Oh, both explosive flames. You gotta be careful with the explosive flame on that because the weird way it can send after.
Yeah. The hydrant can be
You got
very
wind hitbox.
unpredictable.
Yeah,
in
look
that
at it. It
regard.
just popped up
It
into
just
the
goes
sky.
straight up for some reason.
Oh my goodness, speaking of wind hitboxes, Backstreet flying off to the left side of the stage.
Yeah, and both of these players in triple digits as it stands. Very fragile, very dangerous positioning for both of them as it stands. And, I mean, notice you don't see Cyan approaching when the hydrant's up, but the moment it disappears, the literal moment it disappears, suddenly, it's a game again.
Oh my goodness, what a great call out from Cyan. Hitting them with the Wi-Fi. I mean, you didn't roll with the ledge, I guess. Just good call out. 130%.
Very well done so far, but at 130%, you will disappear very shortly here. But you're gonna get a couple. You're gonna get a little bit of damage tacked on. Good nairs, good up airs. Really well played so far.
Good recognition not to overextend there with the up air. Like, you know, Packstreet and Pac-Man have that hydrant. Ooh, auto reticle. That's a great thing to mix in there. Just kind of disrupts the tempo and catches Packstreet out. Catches the bell too. Very familiar with how to play around with items. Yeah, still got the jump. We've got another bell in play. Packstreet has it in hand and immediately uses it. Oh, this is a fantastic game for Chris. He is able to take this one and still living.
He's alive after that throw? That is absurd. The grab, once again, this is the up air at the top of the stage.
A two-stock gets there on Packstreet.
So nice.
Counterpick.
So nice. Very, very nicely done.
To see the reverse sweep.
It's very possible. It's very probable at this point, I would say. Like, this has been a fantastic adaptation for Cyan at this point.
Absolutely.
Now,
all right.
It's just a question of, like, do we see the Packstreet, like, another character?
Packstreet throwing on a sweater right now.
Which is insane because
I'm sweating so bad.
I didn't want to say it, but I am sweating. I have no water.
I've got a little bit left.
Yeah.
I'm clinging on for dear life over here.
Yeah, it is tough out here. We are cooking. One more set between a Steve and a Pac-Man.
So only like an hour left.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dude, he hovered Sonic for a second. I was like,
no.
I don't know which one of them was threatening Sonic on me, but please, dear God.
Not like this.
All right, FJ.
All right, finally, the final game of this set, definitively. No matter whether this is a Cyan upset or a Packstreet as seeded W, we will be ending the top 4 qualifiers for this side of the wave here. Actually, no, we aren't.
We got one more.
No, sorry, the other, because the other 2 we watched were the other side of the bracket. Okay. I lied. Sorry, chat.
Trying to scope out with that down air. Wow, the auto reticle doing some funky things there. Shooting directly to the ground.
Did it hit the I don't even know what happened.
I think it just shot into the ground right at Cyan's feet.
That was weird.
That was interesting.
Ooh. There's the value of that hydrant, by the way. The moment Cyan tries to jump over it, Packstreet gets a pretty massive punish, taking on a lot of damage, and eventually we'll find that stock anyway. That's so clean.
I'm getting some deja vu. That's the exact move we saw to finish game number 2 from Packstreet. Just that dash back F smash calling out where Cyan's going to come.
Yep.
Yeah. The down tilts, again, you're never, ever going to hit Packstreet up B with down tilt.
Yeah, it's not happening. It's a very difficult up B to hit.
We're just holding on. Curious. No up smash coming out there. Maybe figures Packstreet can react to it.
What are you looking for here if you're Cyan, right? I mean, obviously you need to take the stock quickly, but like, what's the best way to do it? Back throw near the ledge?
I'm a scrubby Palutena player. I start desperately searching for back air right now.
Ah, fair enough.
Or, you know, just any kind of catch out, any up air. There's the back air, but still not going to be enough. Cross stage. Again, these down tilts are doing absolutely nothing by that ledge. There's the explosive flame. We'll seal out that stock.
That does connect at long last, and finally we're going to be going into a 2-stock scenario here. Still not looking amazing though for Cyan.
I just want this to be close. I don't really know if I have a favorite on winning, but I really want it to be close, and so much damage. Cyan making it closer and closer by the second. Going for the smash attack, feeling himself. Ooh,
that was
dangerous, dangerous. Back air is not finding their mark. But Packstreet unable to get anything going either. The Hydrant just sent off stage. No real target in mind.
Yep. Very even as it stands. Almost dead even, in fact. The bell is
catch
caught
on the
off
bell.
stage,
You can throw that through stage.
Not going to happen.
Not going to happen. So even.
Just about anything at this point. I'll do it on either side, so.
Not too aggressive. Both of them seeming to opt for the back air towards ledge.
Yeah, both
as
of them.
Their ledge trap option.
Both of them have to be so careful here. Just in terms of like what options they take and where they do it and when they do it, they have to be careful.
Ooh. Okay. Doesn't end up getting that roll called out. Safe back to the ledge. Got orange in hand. Orange is speedy. And it's definitely going to keep Cyan at bay. The down throw is a good mix up there because they're thinking they're going to get sent off. Chris with the lead and crowd firmly behind them.
This would be a pretty awesome upset to see. I will not lie.
It would be. Cyan has been playing crazy good right now.
Crazy well today after, like I said earlier, a pretty shaky start.
Yeah, very. I was not convinced that he was going to win the Carson game for sure. Okay, the F tilt not finding its mark. 28%. Just a bit more extra credit. And a great call out with that grab. More damage to boot. Oh, the grab not finding its mark. Packstreet got to be feeling that.
The F tilt going to be sending Cyan very far away. Nice reflector. Could have been disastrous for Packstreet if that had connected. I don't think it would have killed, but it definitely would have put them in a compromising position.
It's also just good mental damage, right? Like, I knew you were going to use that key right away. Oh my goodness.
Nice.
So much coverage. 60% separates these two players right now, and that might be enough. We'll have to see.
Definitely could be enough for Cyan to take this.
Parry.
But it's going to be close. Down to the wire, 75%. It's looking pretty solid right now.
A lot of hitboxes being thrown out by Packstreet right now. Ooh.
Nice.
Right into that grab, 108%. This is a solid lead for Chris. Cyan keeping Packstreet at bay on the right side of the stage right now.
Down tilt once again, not going to connect onto that up B, like you said.
Oh my goodness!
That's one way to do it.
All the way for the end. Chris with a huge upset. Cyan moving on to winner's side of top 24.
Well
Can you
done.
believe it?
I cannot believe what I've just witnessed.
That was a reverse sweep.
That was unreal. Genuinely unreal the whole way through. The whole way through.
The whole way through. Just great adaptations. We can look at the replays right now.
Damn.
It is mostly highlights in favor of Packstreet, and then all of a sudden things start changing.
Yeah.
Look at that. That was a terrible up B.
Yeah, it was.
Right into Packstreet's claws. He was waiting.
It was not great. It was not great.
Not great.
But either way, it just kept getting better and better for Cyan throughout
Oh my
the
goodness.
series.
And the way that this game started.
It's so clean.
Dirty.
So
10
clean.
seconds in, finding that huge help and a 2-stock to boot. Great stuff from Cyan.
So nice. And I mean, the adaptation throughout the set that's required to pull off a reverse sweep is monumental stuff, right?
Look at this, my goodness.
You just need so much mental fortitude. You need to be able to just go into the next game forgetting about that loss because you can't let it get to your head. You need to keep it moving and keep it moving and keep it moving, and eventually you'll get there. But what an ordeal they are. And speaking of ordeals.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be an ordeal.
Yep.
Real quick, I do want to touch on specifically the ending of that set. Chris doing such a great job of conditioning Packstreet to be afraid of back air, to force Packstreet to want to go above. That's a crazy smart move.
Yes.
The up smash is the
Genuinely
perfect
fantastic.
option there. I'm loving the way that Chris is playing right now, or Cyan's playing right now. So fantastic stuff. We've got one more set.
One more, baby.
One more set before we go to break.
Samuel versus JDV, everybody. Shout out to Samuel's shirt, by the way.
Oh, dude, I have that on a tote bag. Love that thing.
It's a great
good day for some Melee.
It's a good day for some Melee. Shout out to Melee.
Shout out to Melee.
Shout out
a good
to
game.
Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube. We might have a Melee announcement later.
Who knows?
Says our production.
Who knows?
Shout outs to Dylan. That's my goat. Even though he hates me, apparently. I guess we're beefing now.
You're Iwa. It makes sense.
Damn. Okay, hating most people is kind of based, though. Like, let's be real.
All right. We've got Steve. We've got Pac-Man.
Who's shocked? It's going to be Steve and Pac-Man. The echoes of my people ring out from the crowd. Steve!
It's a fun one. It's a fun one for sure.
Yep.
We've got just one more set to go. That
What?
table? Uh-oh.
Oh, Lamau. All right. Well, either way, this is going to be interesting. Give it to me. Give it to me. It's not happening.
Trolling.
He's trolling. He's trolling. Stop trolling.
All right, we're going to Steve. Pack Street is out, but we've still got one more Pac-Man in the winner's side.
Yep.
And his name is JDV.
Who else but Jose, man?
JDV.
Who else but Jose, man? This guy is so good, so consistent, shows up to every regional and damn near wins all of them.
But what if Samuel said Steve?
Yeah, exactly. So far, Samuel doing a very good job. That was a very good early combo, tacking
Yeah,
on 70%. Not bad at all. Throwing out that up smash just to make sure that he can't approach from above. That up smash is so fast.
It's a crazy battle. It's a good move. Steve's got some good moves.
Did the Galaxian just break everything?
It did look like it did a considerable amount of damage to those blocks. So JDV maybe has some Steve options scouted out. And wow, so much damage.
All right, that's a good start.
96%.
You'll take that.
Oh, and Samuel going aggressive with this Steve right there.
Why does JDV do that? I'll have to ask him that later.
I miss what...
Throwing the bell in the opposite direction. Maybe
it might just
misinput?
be a little bit easier to grab.
All right, fair enough.
Ooh, speaking of grabbing that bell.
That was an attempt at an F smash in neutral from Samuel. I respect it. Nice
What
catch.
a bold grab. Doesn't use the air dodge instead. Just using his normal move. Tries to catch the up smash, but does not work out.
Yep, cooks it just a little bit too hard. Misses that up smash. Not going to be the key here. Neither is the key. All right, down goes the Hydrant. I guess Hydrant might actually be a really good counter to that up smash now that I'm thinking about it. The melon?
Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, we love a good JDV melon. Samuel, maybe
the
not
double
so
melon.
much.
Wherever George is, he's popping off right now.
Big fan of the melon.
He's a
oh,
huge
my
fan
goodness,
of the
what a
melon.
grab.
Nice grab.
We've got no pickaxe online, and Samuel doesn't want to use one because
No,
he'll
he
get rid
doesn't.
of that diamond.
Yeah, he doesn't want to use that diamond yet because obviously he's
gonna
at
build it.
154% right now.
He's got 2 diamonds, though.
What is happening?
Oh, my goodness. Still alive at 196.
Yup.
The Hydrant making things interesting. Still, Steve without a pickaxe is still doing so much damage to JDV right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the grab, forward throw.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
most of the time when we see Steve play, it's kind of like somewhat reasonable. He's putting up a wall or two. This guy's in creative mode right now. Shout out to production for that one-liner, but either way, Samuel's going to lose that first stock.
But we've got Diamond online. And
Yep.
Diamond Steve is nothing I want to mess around with.
Oh, yeah. We all know what happens if a single aerial hits at this point.
Yeah, it will be curtains for JDV's first stock, but he's got to land it first.
I love how the parry animation is where he brings out his shield. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Just
it is-
unrelated.
I mean, just a little bit of fun game design there.
Look, I will say, as much as I don't like watching, playing against, casting Steve, all that, I think he's really funny in the way he's animated so accurately to Minecraft.
Yeah.
I
It's
will
like
say,
they put Steve in Minecraft.
I will say that is my favorite part of this character in this game. The way he was implemented is so faithful to the source material, and I love that.
Oh my goodness. Faithful to source material or not, you are eating a lot of damage. Might even be the full stock, but not quite. Wow, Samuel going for a very aggressive option.
That was absurdly aggressive and absurdly dangerous.
Only 1 stock has been taken. There is 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Up throw might do it,
Yep.
and it does.
Yeah, we're halfway through this game. Damn.
We are halfway through. Samuel gonna get another diamond pick online.
The Z-drop is not going to connect onto that. Well, it is. It does connect onto the shield. Not where you wanted it to be, though.
Not quite what you want.
Yeah.
Got another diamond.
Hell.
So many to play with.
So both of these guys have a win condition online. I mean,
Oh
one of
my
them just threw
goodness.
it away mid-sentence, but that is kind of the point of the win condition. So 35% as it stands, and the diamond tools are still active. They will be active for a very long time. These
Samuel.
tools do not disappear quickly.
Swinging with these tools.
Schwang.
Speaking of swang, really letting that
Uh-oh.
one rip.
Uh-oh.
So much damage. Avoiding the hydrant, really smart. You're a Steve player, you know about falling, metal objects. That will do it for Samuel's second stock. There are 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on this
He
clock.
doesn't have a death cry, so every time he gets a star KO and I don't see him, I get so confused. Like I'm like, where is he?
What happened?
What happened? Where'd he go? But yeah, last stock situation for Samuel. Not a lot of
Indeed,
resources
indeed.
to work with either right now. I mean,
No, he is
this is where he
completely
needs to get him.
out of resources.
This is where he needs to get him. He's not going to get a ton, despite the fact that he's got that diamond pickaxe to work with either. That diamond giving you resources very quickly. And I'm not sure what. I'm pretty sure PS2 mostly gives stone.
Oh
Not-
my goodness! The
Oh,
all-important
okay.
tech being hit by JDV there. The bell is in hand of Samuel, but just unable to make this happen. He needs to get one
Yeah.
more big hit.
And he uses a lot of his resources to build those minecart rails
Yeah.
just now. So it's really not looking good for the Blockman as it stands. 99% up against a very healthy final stock from JDV and a very fragile second to last stock.
That's not quite enough to take it, and we're refreshing our materials, those tools.
Yeah, very nicely done so far. The
Oh.
key comes out. It's going to go through the hydrant and I believe does not connect on the Steve, but
And a timeout becoming more and more something we might have to worry about here.
I don't think it's going to end up happening, but it wouldn't surprise me if it did.
It wouldn't surprise me. There's a minute 40. The smart thing for JDV here is to play very slow, which is very unfortunate to our scheduling.
Yes, indeed it is.
But 159% on Samuel, 50 seconds on the clock. JDV playing this really smart, really intelligently, not giving anything up for free. The key
There we
is
go.
the key to success as he takes game number 1.
All right, well, who's surprised?
Got a couple more of those.
I'm not even like, who's surprised? It went to 44 seconds left on the clock. These games are going to be very long, viewers at home.
Perhaps. Who knows? Maybe we see something real. Don't.
Is it real?
No. He's fucking
Stop.
with us.
Why is he trolling?
Damn it, Samuel.
Why is he trolling? I can't
He's
believe
a
he
troll
would
at
do
heart.
this.
He plays Steve.
He does. It's true. I've
It's
seen him
it's
play
a funny
Steve
thing.
before. All right.
What a way to start
All
game
right.
number 2.
All right, that's how we're starting. Very promising. In all seriousness, I am like poking a little bit of fun at the players right now, but this is optimal. Like
Oh, no, this is how to play.
this is definitely not something to
This is
it's not something to dislike players for. Reminder for everybody at home, it's never okay to be nasty to someone because they play a character you don't like.
unless they play Steve.
No, even then.
No,
We're not
I
not
read the
doing
script.
this.
That's what.
We're not doing
what
this.
it says.
We're not doing this.
Oh my goodness!
That
Falls
doesn't
out of the F
connect?
smash. It happens a lot.
All right.
JDV is a complainer of that move. Yeah,
Major moments.
that is a major moment for sure. Back air. Okay, maybe we're a minute in. A stock has been taken. Samuel is looking a little bit less into this game right now, just in general, kind of lazy
Yeah, he's
on the movements here. And
oh
oh,
my
goodness, JDV.
Wait, he's
Not
playing this
looking that well.
phenomenally well right now.
Oh
He's
my
trying to
God,
make this a
another
quick
parry?
game. He's trying to make this quick. He's
He
at
heard us
100%
complaining
already.
about the schedule.
He was like, I got you, homies.
Oh my goodness, the jabs trading there. But Nair out of shield is fast enough. My goodness, JDV with his
Okay.
parries.
All right, yeah, he's looking very on point so far. Definitely looking solid as it stands.
The
Okay.
quick throw is funny, especially looking at Steve do
Samuel.
it there.
Samuel.
Samuel. Okay. Hydrant keeping Samuel at bay. Oh, the melon.
Nicely done.
Sitting
Dude,
out.
we've seen like 3 melon throws this set and at least, was it 2 melon kills?
I think
Or
so.
Yeah. Lentini, why aren't you here, bro?
You're missing.
This
Out.
is your favorite. This would have been your favorite tournament ever.
Steve building up. Set things off with the down smash there, but JDV not want to get caught out that way. Tries to get the footstool out of shield. Doesn't end up working. I'm shocked.
Okay, not dead yet. And it doesn't look like you're going to be dead anyway. Oh, never mind.
You spoke too soon.
Why do I
Samuel,
do this?
Is listening. He does not like what you're saying.
Why do I do this to myself? I set myself up for curses, and then they happen. And then I'm like, wow, why does this happen?
Wow, actually insane that Samuel didn't get the follow-up off of that down throw.
No, absolutely, yeah. It's just
Uncharacteristic.
it's just a spacing game for JDV at this point, right? Good key. Goes underneath that stone block. Obviously, just having one block in the way is still a pretty massive advantage for Steve, but sometimes it allows some of those projectiles to slip through.
Back air, not enough to seal it out yet. JDV, so many different things you can get hit by. Samuel laughing it off there as he makes it back to the stage.
Yep, he makes it back eventually, but it's still looking kind of tough as it stands here. You know?
My goodness, he's just throwing
so
out
many
the
F smashes. Man, I wish I could throw out 5 F smashes in 4 seconds.
Boy, that's just intelligent Steve gameplay. I mean,
What?
that's just good Steve gameplay.
True. I mean, I'm not disagreeing.
It works. It's a good option. Oh my goodness!
Yep, that was clean.
Samuel, hold on.
That's how you play Steve.
You
You set up the tech
believers
situation.
are going to be put to sleep after that
Yeah.
one. That was,
Yeah.
a clean JDV 2-stock.
1 stock.
It was a JV 2-stock.
JV 2 stock.
JDV 2-stock.
JV.
It works.
J.
Just roll with it.
D. V. 2 stock.
What?
Who entered the setup? Who did it?
Pro controllers, man.
Pro
Unbelievable.
controllers. I can't believe they would do this. I play on wired for this exact reason. So then people can't yell at me when I don't disconnect my Pro controller. Because I would definitely forget to disconnect my Pro controller.
Certainly. Oh my goodness, 36% to open things up. Samuel going for it all with that anvil, or that minecart in the back air. All right, fun little game here. Ooh, it's actually a great adaptation from Samuel. Knowing that JDV has been throwing that Galaxian against the what had his F smash, not going to seal out the stock, but just building that second wall once you notice the Galaxian hits.
Reaction to the bell being there by going back instead of going onto the stage.
Really holding shield there.
Yep.
Oh, got Diamond online. Or
Yep.
in hand at the very least.
No, is that
pocket.
stone? Yeah, he crafted up to stone. Okay.
Yeah. You can tell by looking at the... Oh, I guess you're looking at the tool. Oh, not going to be enough, but some solid damage from JDV. Oh, the weak hit back air. Strong hit, kind of sealed it out. Okay, again, so much time to get all these bells. It's
Yeah.
very threatening.
See,
Or
we had
throw
some.
out the
We
key.
had a very slow game in the first game, a very fast one in the second game, and now we're back to the
Now
slow
it's
pattern.
just right.
I would not call this just right.
You know, there's a Goldilocks thing going on.
No, I get what you were going for there. I'm just saying I do not agree with you that this is the just right scenario.
As long as it doesn't go to time, this will be fine.
You know what? I agree with that. And so far, JDV is looking pretty solid here. The damage lead is nothing immense, nothing to write home about as it stands. But I don't know, both of them are in trouble. Samuel doing the smart thing, building the walls, going behind him, parrying everything that comes his way.
God,
You
he's
can't-
got
you can't
so
argue with it.
Many diamonds online are ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, you only need
Oh.
3 really. Nice key.
Nice key. Does get the snipe out, and no
Nice.
building allowed. You are stuck with the wood, at least for now. Oh, but the minecart sealing it out. We're looking
Yep.
at an even game. 2 stocks apiece.
2 stocks apiece, and guess what's online right now, Ziggy?
Diamond.
It's the diamond. 41% now, and building is getting worse for JDV. Uh-oh. The diamond combos are immense damage.
So much damage. It's crazy. Good character, some might say.
Some would agree.
What, you're able to recatch that more than once? Huh?
I did not know that you could do that.
Me neither.
That's kind of cool.
Maybe we missed it. Who knows? Chat will know.
Chat will know. Someone in chat will know. All right, the
Alrighty.
minecart coming out. Once again, that minecart, just such a fast, active hitbox. You're not always able to get out of the way in time. It's just, it's not an easy thing to avoid.
I love JDV using the jump air dodge as the option to get back the ledge there, knowing that Samuel has been consistently throwing out that diamond back air right towards ledge. Made it a little less easy, a little less free.
Oh,
no,
you're
it is
gone.
free,
You
though.
are gone.
That is a clean follow-up. Very easy for Samuel.
Yep, very
Easy
well
for
done.
Samuel.
Easy for Samuel. He is one of the best in the PNW, as evidenced by his Cascadia Clash qualification.
Oh my goodness.
And this
The
is
pick
why.
loops. 59% tries to get the F smash, but JDV's response also missing.
Yup, B.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, so
good
much pressure. The down smash isn't enough to seal it out yet, but we're very nearly there. JDV,
Oh
oh
my
my
God.
goodness, just barely evading that.
Barely is
I
like
cannot
the
believe
perfect
that
word.
Samuel got hit by that.
I mean, he tanks the bell, but oh, he's
F tilt, not going to be enough.
okay. The angle of that hydrant was almost on point. Doesn't
Almost.
quite connect though. Nothing can really connect right now. It's literally just a matter of can you get the key through, and the answer is no, not with the extra blocks that got placed. Man, you need a bell connection.
There
and
it
you need
is.
some kill off of it. There we go. The back air is finally going to do it, but with 112% deficit, you're still looking pretty much worse for wear as it stands here.
Although the resources are not I mean, he's got diamond and diamond. It's the iron that's looking low. Little anemic. if you
Little
will.
anemic. That's creative. That's
Thank
a good
you.
one. That's a good one, Ziggy.
Stayed up all night.
I craft my one-liners the night before every block.
Yeah. Everything I say actually is
It's
pre-planned. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it makes it really difficult when there's an upset. I can't plan for that.
Oh, gotcha. So that's just my job then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Just throwing the Galaxian against the wall. This is crazy. There's a minute 47 left on the clock. Samuel trying to get this stock out of the way, trying to go on to game number 4. That's not happening.
No, definitely not. Game 4 would be pretty massive for Samuel, but it would also
damage
mean that
coming through.
JDV has a lot more time to work with on his own stage picks, because we've been talking about this before. Reverse sweeps are very difficult to pull off. We've already seen one today. Are we maybe looking at the beginning of another?
Maybe. We've got one piece of iron left. The bell
The one
is
piece.
in the hands of Samuel. Oh my goodness, the dash attack is actually a dangerous thing to throw against that iron block.
Yup.
Great evasion though. Hold on!
Wait a minute.
Samuel
JDV.
is in trouble at this ledge. The bell comes through. He gets hit. JDV, no real reaction there, but the hydrant will seal things out. JDV takes it 3-0. And Samuel pointing out that Steve is not a very good character, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Nothing
for
compared
sure.
to Pac-Man.
No, definitely not. Absolutely not.
All right.
Copium.
We do have some replays.
Yeah, we got a couple replays. Absolutely. This character is, in all honesty, Steve is a character that when they first got announced, I didn't watch the trailer live. I passed out right before it happened and dreamt that Spider-Man got announced, and then woke up and I was like, oh, Spider-Man's
Spider-Man
not
would have
in
been so cool.
Spider-Man would have been cool.
Wow.
And then I woke up and I was like, new character Smash Ultimate. And I saw a lot of thumbnails with Steve on it, and I was like, no. And then it was real.
Yeah.
And since then, he's been terrorizing competitive play. Like, y'all know the story. Y'all don't need to hear me tell it, but
I do love that Samuel is...
but every so often, I'll look at this character and I'll be like, you know, I'm a little happy this character's in the game, you know?
I do love that Samuel is aware that the character's ridiculous.
Yes.
He's laughing in so many of those replays.
It's so stupid.
It's good.
So
but
stupid.
that
Yeah.
is going to be it for us.
Yes.
Me and Getzer commentating, but obviously, fantastic block.
Yes.
Loved it very much. We
It was
have
a lot of fun.
something kind of special
Yes.
coming up here.
My man Ziggy here, as mentioned earlier, is a film major. And homie has been working on something special.
Yeah, as part of the University of Washington, I got picked up to make a doc. It is on Smash Bros. And it will be playing right now, right as soon as this one ends. So it's been a pleasure, and I hope you guys stick around to watch the doc.